big dog.
Come here, Robo.
Smells the
All right, welcome to.
creatures that run around here.
Well, just yesterday.
Are you gonna put up the pre-show thingy
So.
or nah?
Nah.
Welcome to Revival Motoring.
Do a NASCAR.
Is that me? Yep.
It's definitely. So
I'm picking out sounds.
NASCAR show that gets posted as well, and one of the co-hosts of that show had his dog. But
Oh, okay.
I mean, Dan's dog's as tall as the stable.
So he's smelling dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
He
I know
smells something.
I know the dogs here like fairly often, not every week, but definitely like.
They pop up often.
Yeah.
He's having a fucking sniff-sation. Do you guys swear on here? No
Yeah,
swear.
no,
Okay.
right. Just not in the first 30 seconds once YouTube really shut it down.
All right.
Yeah, we're already past the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
And especially on Sundays too. Like Sundays, people will bring their dogs if they come in here and like use the bathroom. Or
Tim Connors, Knit Aesthetic, Scott Ivorone in the room.
Going crazy,
Sick.
all kinds of smells.
Yeah.
They can hear us already?
They can hear you already.
I think we're live.
I think so.
We're live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now. I was out here trying to pick sounds out.
Ooh yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, they're
My children walk around the house saying, I love it.
glad I was able to influence your children.
Yeah, I mean, it's a staple.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
a
It is.
I love it.
One shots.
1, 2. All right, I'm good there. Headphones. Your headphones okay?
My headphones are good.
Okay.
Headphones good.
Good.
Yeah.
I love it.
There we are. There she is.
I had a really bad one that didn't save.
Is that just an app?
What's up?
Is that just an app?
Yeah, it's
The machine.
iMachine.
It's the machine.
Good evening, DJ. Oh, Ransom Garage. What's going on? Hits us with a quick, hey guys, it's Grubby.
Hey guys, it's Grubby.
Oh, it's so bad.
Did you log in and do your own and comment?
Should
Yeah, you gotta log in as yourself.
You should get into the chat room.
It's like Inception.
This record
Car
is
Drift
dedicated
X,
to
new
all the
update.
lovers of the 808.
What is that?
This record is dedicated to all the lovers of the
So
808.
bad.
I like the the voice effect.
The 808 is the bass.
The deeper side of house.
Oh, so bad. I had one that was like Preach It or something. I thought that would work. I don't know where it fucking went though. It's just nothing doing it for me. All of me?
Are these what you use when you DJ?
This is all I do.
That's it. You get up there.
Hit the air horn a couple times, night's over.
Reminds me of like when I had like an old school phone. You just kind of scroll through all the ringtones, listen to them all over and over. Before apps.
That's what I had. Yeah, that's literally it.
Those. You guys good?
You gave him that bottle?
Oh no.
No, you should take that from him. Because he will chew it until it's just
I love
a
it.
bad spot. Oh, you good, you good.
The Wu-Tang Cracks.
Relax over there,
I love
buddy.
it. I love it.
Yeah,
You good right
I
there.
slept on those
Perfect
Wu-Tang
spot,
Crocs.
Those are kind of hard.
What size you?
Those are dumpire.
12.
Crocs run big. I got another pair.
Yeah,
Do you really?
Yeah, I got another pair. They're men's 10s.
I'm a 13.
Oh,
You
wow.
bought two pairs?
Can't do
10s.
nothing.
My
You are
heels
a
might be.
hardcore Wu-Tang.
I bought 6 pairs.
Really?
Yeah. So I got
Resale's good.
no, they're all still in the box in my house. Actually, I'm getting yelled at because of it. I got 2 pairs of the blacks. I got 2 pairs of the slides, and then 2 pairs of the juniors, the kids, the yellow ones. But I bought the biggest size you can get. So I was like hoping the biggest size would be like relatively close. I could squeeze it, but it's not even close. It's like a junior 6, which is like a woman's 7.5.
You
It's
were
just
trying
like,
to finesse it all.
yeah. And then I got all the giblets as well. So I got 2 packs of the giblets.
Good gibleting.
So
Giblets usually break on my Crocs.
I'm gonna leave them on the cardboard. That's why these
So that's not a giblet that you have on the front of
Nah.
it? It's like actual, it's on there.
it's on there. It's like a different style.
That's pretty cool.
So
That's fire.
yeah.
Love that.
Whoa. Was that a new sound or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking for I'm trying to get the funeral bell. That's lost to history right now.
What about gong? Can
We
you
got a
search?
R.I.P.er today.
R.I.P.er?
I know we can't say anything's dead.
Yeah.
Maybe just Bell.
Yeah, bell. I think I can always make the sound effect my mouth.
Dude, there's.
So
Can you?
gong.
I think I've downloaded too many samples,
I would say so.
which is
You're in a black hole.
yeah. Now
Oh,
we're
shit, yeah,
locked
let's
in.
See.
Do that and kinda-
One
this
shots. Drone. Oh, okay.
That's a weird feeling in my ears, to be quite honest.
Yeah, how should we do drone?
Whatever you do, don't hit the brown note.
The Dookie.
Hit that dookie button.
That dookie button. Okay.
Ooh. That sounds like footwork music. Just that one sound.
Just over and over.
Basically, footwork's like fast ghetto house.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
We had DJ Spin play a gig.
Really?
The other couple, what? PVD Apartments Art Fest. It was fucking insane.
I don't know who DJ Spin is, but
He's like that. One of the guys that invented footwork. It's
okay.
Dude was
Fire.
bananas, dude.
That's
Came
out
over
of
from Chicago.
Miami. No,
Chicago.
Chicago footwork.
What's the one out of Miami?
Miami base. Luke.
They do different.
Doo-doo Brown.
They do. They got some other shit. I don't know the actual name of the dance and like the genre.
I thought it was something similar.
What's that one?
There was that Miami
where they
house,
beat the
which is
shit out of
nasty.
each other.
Like death metal.
Is it?
No,
no,
big
no.
Death metal?
Jamaican.
Yeah, it's like the.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called.
Daggering. Well, that's
Like when they
the
dance with
style
each other?
dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
Mad aggressive, like throwing each other around. Yeah.
Dagger.
That shit's fire, Corey.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I see those videos pop up. I'm like, I can't wait to see what happens.
You ever seen the ones where they're like on the top of the fence or jumping
Yeah.
off a tree?
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
pile
it does
driving
it-
through a table.
That's like it's like a mix between wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, 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 what's
It's
going
definitely
on, chat?
I can't
Like-
find my bell, man.
borderline like abuse. You know, like it's wild.
Daggering. Jumping from the top rope. to
Yeah.
land
Yeah.
I
on
used to think
dude's
that as a
crotch.
kid when I would go to the parties.
Crazy.
You used to do that?
No, I used to think that was like, yo, why are these guys dancing with the girls like that?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
just
you
part
go
of
to
their
parties where
culture.
they're doing that?
What
Yeah.
you mean, bro?
We grew up around Jamaican.
Yeah.
I need to go see
man.
that in person. I didn't know it was a real thing. I thought it was just something for the internet.
I feel like the
No,
viral clips that are floating around the internet are like the extreme versions.
Yeah,
of it.
it's got to be.
But there's like a middle version of that in the party form, right?
Yeah.
Like, and it happens, and it usually doesn't happen for like super long, but it's like a whole spectacle. People are just watching it. And they're
Is it like
Circle real
a
quick.
build up to it?
yeah, and it's like they know, they understand it, and their homies understand it, but it is still kind of weird. You're like, damn, why is he just going crazy?
What's happening?
She's okay with this. Raise your hand if you're okay. Dylan.
Can't wait for Corey to get us in status on the drift car, formerly known as 302 powered. Oh, man.
What does that mean?
Oh, we're going to get into it, but
Yeah.
Shook's got a silly 302 swap in his E36.
Really? Shook, the one that's missing today.
The one that's
Yeah.
missing.
Shook one.
The same man that posted up on the internet asking if he could get like a stock BMW motor for the thing.
Dito.
Love to hear it.
We're shook. We're going to get into that? Or
Get
Oh,
on
we're
a
going to get into
BMW
that. We got to
single
get into
cam.
that.
coaster game is strong.
Hey, little man.
Good coasters.
I
Here
really
we got
like
some.
those ones, the glass ones.
These here?
Oh, yeah. That's from Zach D.
Yeah. He made us these. We got some
Does he have a
those.
kit class? You could teach me how to make it?
Yeah, you run down there.
Actually, to be
I'll get
fair,
you his
he's probably
address.
really close to you, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should take his class.
I want to do pottery class, to be honest. I feel like
So,
I'd be fire.
yeah, he makes some pretty crazy stuff, actually. You guys familiar with like Bootsy Gear, like Dave Bootsy, the Porsche guy, in like real Southern Connecticut?
We're listening.
Milford. I think he's Milford as well. isn't
Milford,
he?
yeah. He built all the stuff for his shop. It's pretty wild, but he does all the stuff like this.
That's cool.
Colin
custom
Baker.
furniture
Looks
stuff.
like
Welcome to the
backsplash,
stream.
Like a backsplash to like a,
Yeah.
a shower or some shit.
He made like everything in Bootsy's shop is just, let's call it like reclaimed wood. And he did a whole sliding wall that he fabbed up, a fence up top to like a big corral,
Yeah.
and then cut out like 964 shaped Porsche pieces of metal and made those the handles and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Just
It's
like
wild.
cool shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very creative.
There's those two numbers, Corey.
I mean, I lost. Yeah,
What is that?
No, remember that song I made with all the Young Ben samples?
Dang, What happened to him?
But it changed all my sounds when I reloaded the board, so it doesn't sound anything like it. What happened to Young Ben?
I
saw him this weekend, but I don't think I want to even get. I don't want to talk about the story. I don't think.
What did he do this week? What was
Did
this
he
weekend?
jump a curb?
No, nothing happened to Young Ben. Just his story's like mad incriminating. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm trying to get involved in
You're
it.
not the feds. I love
Yeah. I'm not gonna spread those words, but I will. I'll try to do something about it.
Do you need anything else? You good?
Appreciate
Now we're good.
Okay. All right. Let me pull that one up. Pull that one up. Oh my God.
Why are you looking at me like that for, bro?
Because you're funny.
You're funny. You're funny. You know exactly why.
On the FBI, supposedly.
I'll be calling Jesse the feds.
We're getting.
He be having too much information on random things sometimes. Why do you know this?
You wearing a wire or something?
Yeah.
Exactly. I be having to check him sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I don't need to know that. And why do you know that?
He's an old-fashioned guy.
Yeah,
He's got all that info up there.
I'd say he'd make a killer PI, like private investigator. That's like
You can start.
really is Grubby Martinez, private investigator.
Yeah. Martinez, private investigator at your service.
Exactly.
You can put the pieces together.
That could be like a
I could
cartoon that we
easily. I just need small information to
Yeah.
go on a
Bits
crazy-
and then you
piecing it
go.
up.
easy.
Investigations.
Yeah.
You just stop peeling it like an onion.
Facebook, internet.
There
Yeah,
we
it's
go.
wild.
TikTok.
I mean, realistically, it's all there.
Grubby
Yeah.
investigates
If you go on Reddit, you can get all the free stuff you need.
On Reddit?
all the
Yeah.
free stuff. Big
I
show.
gotta get better at Reddit.
Well,
I don't even use it.
Oh man, I gave up on it years ago.
Reddit is like the
Shit show now.
forums.
For sure.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just so big. I have a
Let's-
hard time like even.
Put
You
it
gotta-
this way: Reddit's the only place currently in the world I'm afraid to post with the potential to get roasted.
Facts, and then your karma goes out.
It's the only place that I'm just like, this place can be brutal, man.
It's not
Jesse
like
loves Reddit. I don't know.
how bad could it be?
Reddit is good, man. I just find a sub topic that you like, you know what I mean? And then you could, for me, I like
Yeah.
Jesse.
marijuana.
Jesse likes
Big marijuana guy.
I
Yeah,
about micro groweries.
Being
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Reddit / being a Fed, is that?
Reddit /
Sons of
FBI.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one for you guys. Reddit / Chirac, Crimology,
Oh boy,
Crimes
yeah.
in New
You're
York.
looking at
Yeah.
all the crimes and stuff.
I follow what is oddly terrifying.
Yeah.
I like that one. That one's good.
WTF.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just stay away. I'm just like,
It seems like too much for
I
me.
know how to find like the information that I need
Yeah.
without it, and like
Working on it.
if a link is sent to me that is from there, then I'll visit it. But I don't really like go looking.
You
for
don't.
stuff
Yeah.
there.
You don't go looking.
It's just not one of my like portals of like looking for stuff. But
Portals of information. It's
Yeah.
just like
some people's
It is a lot. There's a lot. There's often stuff that I'll stumble upon. Be like, all right, I didn't need to see that. Didn't need to know
I was
that.
gonna say that too. It's like, you know what I mean? I just try to stay on the stuff that I like.
Right.
Animals,
porn.
cars,
yeah.
a lot of Reddit porn.
Yeah.
that is the new wave, I tell you.
The new wave. All
That
right.
is the wave.
That's
Ride
all
the
he-
wave, baby.
That's all he ever be
99.
talking about is Reddit P.
It's
Reddit
better.
feed.
It's like, what you mean? You got all these different people. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Yeah.
We'll keep it PG, but
Just beautiful woman.
Think of 300 million different people posting about themselves because they want to feel good
Yeah.
about themselves. So I'll give you one karma upvote.
So what's the thing too? Like the karmas, the upvotes, downvotes. What are we doing here?
I mean, the upvotes
Oh, that
means
one's good.
they
It's-
like your
it's
comment.
like,
The
Law and
downvotes
Order.
will give you
Yeah.
bad
one's pretty
karma.
good.
Sometimes you won't be able to post on certain like places.
For real.
Because you
That's
got bad
the whole
karma.
system,
Yeah, bad karma. They don't want your bad voodoo in their
Yeah.
group.
You gotta keep that voodoo out.
Okay. Sure.
Is that
All right.
thing ready to rip?
Yeah. That's
You good with that?
I'm just gonna
Noises?
fuck around until we're ready. So
Okay.
I'm adding some new noises. I gotta find Funeral Bell, but besides that, I'm doing all right.
Okay.
Formula
You boys have any
Day.
questions before we get rolling?
Nah, I think
We're gonna just do our normal show, talk about news, videos, different things that are going on in everybody's world, and then we'll kind of probably hit you with some questions. Obviously, the most obvious stuff: how did you get into, etc., and how all that stuff's going. Very natural, nothing written down. Just kind of hanging for a few hours.
How we already been doing, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a
Not much
vibe
change other than we'll
already,
be
so.
officially.
Yeah, we just play the intro music and then we do the same thing we did.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
last
Realistically.
Waiting for it.
We talk about Reddit.
Yeah, you can talk about Reddit for a couple hours.
Look at my guys look at Formula Dank. Formula.
Oh my
Dank.
God, Formula Dank. It's so
Is that the
good.
spot?
Oh,
I don't
so
know.
good.
All right, let's
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
into
It's a
it.
sub-
I'm gonna hit that button. Let's roll.
Love the sample.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hello.
and Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
On this week's episode, we're going to shoot the shit, talk some automotive news with our good friends from Connecticut, the best place, the world numero uno for pizza,
If you
and probably a
didn't
lot
know.
of other food.
If you didn't know,
Now you know.
Lobster rolls.
Lobster rolls, too?
New England is lobster rolls, right?
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
New
Yeah,
England.
yeah, for sure.
Pizza for
Shit,
sure.
you get
though.
the lobster roll spot over there?
Got a couple.
There's some
Definitely.
lobster
All
roll
right.
spots for sure.
Grubby and Stevie, welcome.
Hey guys, it's Grubby.
Thanks for coming to hang out. Like we said, we're going to shoot the shit with these boys for a little while. You know, see what happens, see where it goes.
Have a good time. you
Josh,
know
I
what mean?
blew my mic stand, bud.
Oh, Jesus.
Got a crack in her.
Oh, I think we got...
I don't think
Yeah,
she's
we might
recoverable.
have
I don't think
some
she's
replacements.
recoverable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send it to
That-
the engine shop.
That
yeah, it's
plastic
have to go in, have to
has
get welded
seen-
back up.
It's seen a lot of days.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things going through there.
Yeah. Before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by you, the B4B. Everybody who subs to our B4B, you guys help this train keep it rolling. We appreciate it very much. Chuck will give you some info on that later. But we appreciate you. So thank you very much. Let's get right into it to the old
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
Callbacks.
Call back to everybody who showed up to the donut meet this past weekend.
Yeah.
Was that the biggest one we've had?
Definitely.
It's probably right there with it because
I thought
we
so.
I
have
think
had
the last one was big.
we have had ones where cars spilled onto the street.
That's true.
That was the last
And this
one.
one was like right to the bitter edge.
Like to the
but-
brim.
Yeah, and there were a couple people accidentally parked over there, but I don't know how long they
fuck 'em.
stood.
I
But
don't
yeah.
think accident. I don't think it even matters, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, especially on a Sunday, just try to keep the riffraff out of that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid showing, I gotta say.
But no, it was great. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was huge shouts to the boys who brought Lester's cars.
Yeah,
It was just awesome to see those things, for sure. So those boys always come, and it's great to see them in general. But this time they brought us cars, and it was really cool to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a lot of cars come up. Shit, we've been talking about we're gonna do a south and a north. I think.
Yep.
I'm pretty. We're into getting the south thing done. Donut South
We should pick a.
and north is. It's on. We're getting there. I mean, we're gonna do a north one at Wolfsgart, nonetheless. But
Yeah.
That's real north
yeah, that's way north. We'd like to do something like maybe an hour and a half north or so.
of us.
But get ready, keep your eyes open.
We should
Get your passports ready.
pick
Get your
a
passports ready. Yeah, we're going real south.
We're going to Oak Island.
date.
That's where we're going.
Go real north.
We're going to Nova Scotia.
Nova
Yeah,
Scotia.
Nova
Is that
Scotia.
what-
Yeah.
Don't meet Bar Harbor.
Yeah.
Our one listener from up there can come out.
Congrats. We'll come see you.
Yeah, we're gonna come see you.
By the way, can we stay at your house? What else do you have for callbacks? I'm sure you have.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I got a cool listener call out. The listener calling out the city of Providence. My man Carmichael Garage hit me up asking if you have to pay speed tickets from Providence if you get them in the little speed cameras.
Yeah.
But Providence, our local city, is on a war against drivers. So they put up like, there's got to be 30, 40 speed cameras around
At
town.
minimum, yeah.
His daughter was driving around here in a week. She got 3 speeding tickets from these
Solid.
things.
Did she beat my high score?
I don't know. I didn't ask about the high scores. Seems like the man was hurting down. And he was like, listen, I'm from LA. Do I have to pay these things? Like, I don't think so. It was a private company.
Yeah.
It's funny as we're eating dinner and we saw on the TV
It'll go to a collections agency.
that it's like $75 tickets and the city gets $7.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a $50 ticket and they get $7.85.
Who agreed to that at City?
We
Hall?
got our mayor No Balza from Providence agreed
Yeah.
to that whole thing.
Damn,
So
dogged you.
yeah, the whole city got fucked. It's
But
nice.
I did
Together.
read into it.
We're a big community.
when I was getting them, I was like, I mean, what is this? Because what really chapped my ass is that like they don't even come from Rhode Island; they come from out of state. So they mail you a citation to a state in a city that they're not local. It's just I know it's not even
a private company.
Yeah, exactly. So then I was like, well, I'm definitely not gonna have to pay this. And I kept reading it, and it'll just go to a collections agency. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna fuck with that.
Yeah, but they can't collect it because they can't prove it was you driving.
No, but
yeah, do you want to deal with it?
Yeah.
So it's just a
cash grab.
It's like a prank or some shit.
Yeah, it's a bit of a.
It seems
yeah,
like
it seems like a bit of a prank.
Legal criminal activity.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're gonna. I mean, and I was like, well, it depends whose name's on the car, and it's under my name, of course. So.
Does
I don't
it
know.
go against your like license? Or
No, I can't. Because it can't prove
nothing
you're
against
driving.
that.
So
That's why I don't think they can collect it.
What's the penalty?
$50.
Yeah, but if you don't pay it, I don't know what happens.
Does it just go up a percentage each time?
So
Probably, but what if you just never pay it?
Here's my fucked up thinking is I would much rather fuck up my license than go to like the collections agency.
Or your credit, it probably goes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably.
They
What
gotta-
I don't think
Yeah.
you can.
credit.
It was like
Although
the Italian speed
I'm not
ticket.
about to figure it out.
If
No,
it's-
I don't want to be the guy that finds out.
But also, I've gotten a few in the same place, so I'm creating a pattern here.
Yeah.
Right. If you
I'm
suddenly,
building a case against
if
myself.
you suddenly went, well, it's not me. it might be a little.
All you got to do is
questionable.
set the speed limits too low and throw a camera up. Works every time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how
Yeah.
did like
Right. It's just a.
how?
The city's making like 50-something grand a month off these things, I think.
This year alone, year to date, was $570,000.
Was that 570 net, or did the city get $570,000? Was if so,
That's a great question.
that'd be
They need
impossible.
to fix the roads.
That would be $5 million worth of tickets.
We're gonna break out the
Actually,
old
it
trusty
makes
Oh
sense.
boy,
calculator.
calculator.
You're breaking on a calculator right now.
Here we
Let's
go.
play my calculator.
This is
down.
early on in the episode.
$70, $7 out of the 50 goes to the city,
Yeah, so it's really helping us out.
and this other company is just eating
Raking it in.
out.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
74,934 tickets.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That makes sense to me.
Wait, in where are we? 6 months?
It is July 6th.
Do you think this is like something that's gonna like keep happening in different cities or like?
Oh, I
Yeah.
think they just starting here and they're coming for
I
you
was just
guys.
gonna say, yeah.
Well, I mean, what do they got? They got in LA the exhaust.
They're gonna have the exhaust
cameras.
things.
Well, they are cameras.
Yeah, it's a camera and it's a decibel meter, and if you
microphone.
drive by, they hit you for an exhaust ticket.
What,
Yeah.
for being too loud?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
Happens if
That's
there's
some
two
LA
cars
shit, though.
out.
That's some
Yeah,
LA
that's
shit. They're always
crazy.
on the brink.
That's what we said. What happens if it's another car on the side of you or a motorcycle goes by at the same time and like they catch your license plate but not theirs?
Yeah, exactly. It's always a motorcycle. Everybody knows.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but they just
It's a good experiment.
They just keep installing these. They keep installing speed bumps. They keep
Yeah.
on getting rid of lanes and putting up these speed cameras out here. They're in a battle with people driving.
They're
It's a good
installing a lot
experiment.
of potholes too out here.
Yeah, they're installing potholes all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
They wonder why half the city rides around on dirt bikes. You can't drive through the city otherwise.
Potholes.
You know what I
just
know?
putting potholes in to slow down traffic, slow down wheels.
Here's a quick callback. You
That's
know
why
what
I got Larry
noticed about
Birds now.
the Waze app? It tells you potholes.
Really?
I didn't know.
I had it in the winter, and you like couldn't hear the directions. It was like pothole, pothole, pothole. Like, I know.
This past weekend, it told me, I'm like, no way is this? And I'm sure enough, it's on the highway, and I'm like, it was a valid pothole, and it was right where it was marked.
Yeah, Waze is a killer, man.
It also never shuts up when it's trying to tell me to take an exit, which gets a little annoying.
I'll
Those
tell you
prompts,
what,
you gotta
if you
tone
put
them
those
back.
Waze voices on, like you mentioned to me,
Yeah.
I mean, I put the 70s radio guy on. It was like,
Yeah.
there's a police officer up ahead. Maybe he wants a ticket to the disco. And I'm like driving to Southern Connecticut with my dad, and I can still like the third time it happened, he'd be
They
like,
got different voices.
I don't
on
know
the
what's
Waze?
wrong
Yeah,
with this dude.
yeah.
Dude, but it gets old.
Yeah, it's
I don't even listen. That's the thing. When I'm driving, I don't even have like the voice playing. I just
turn it off if I'm listening to music, but if I really like know that I need to go somewhere that I might miss a turn, I'll put it on. But besides that, I turn it off.
So I wonder if there's a prompt for the police and
sauce
stuff
kick
like
in?
that.
I think Jesse's dying.
The hot sauce,
no, might
the
be
hot
hot
sauce on his
sauce.
finger.
Oh, that's
It
it.
was the hot sauce. He wiped it.
For those
You
listening,
said to him.
Don't touch it.
for those listening, Jesse tried or Grubby tried the Da Bomb hot sauce that we've had in the fridge for quite some time. So I think it's really begun
really
to crystallize.
fermented.
Yeah,
he
fermented.
literally took a drop of it and ate a quarter burrito in one bite, and it fucked him up.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
amazing.
Instant sweat. Instant sweat from that man.
And I think it just came back. He's going to relapse. It's like you
I
take
think
acid
he
and break your
touched it,
spine.
Because I remember he touched it.
Yeah.
Remember he like wiped it.
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
I
it.
told he never washed his hands or nothing.
No, hell no.
He probably touched his eye or some shit.
We're gonna find
We'll
out
have to
how
do
hot
the
it really
bathroom.
He
is.
threw those headphones off pretty quick.
Yeah, he left it
Let's
hard.
go with him. Look at the dogs worried about him.
That's right. We forgot the this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6th guest here, right?
Yep. Lupin.
Lupin is in the house.
He's over there.
So if you hear a little bit of,
If you hear a French bulldog snoring, come here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's hanging.
There he is. He's back.
Bring Lupin with you.
Look at my eyes, like way redder.
Your eyes all messed up?
yeah,
Put
Oh,
Lupin in front of the
damn.
camera.
yeah. Throw Loop up
Jesse.
there so everyone can see him.
Don't get no hot sauce in his eye, though, please.
Yeah, we can't be handling
Right.
that.
He's dealing with a couple things anyway. There he is.
There he is. There is. Oh, he's not having it.
Yeah.
He's trying to relax right now.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a great.
Is he the first? Oh no, he's not. He's not the first dog. Not the first canine on the podcast.
No, but personal my favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
He's out.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, that's good. I don't blame him. Thank you for joining, Lupin.
All right, guys, I'm back.
All right, buddy.
thank
You
you.
good?
A little bit of an eye dilemma. I don't know if you guys saw me rubbing this guy
Was
over
it the
here.
hot sauce?
Nah, bro.
Had
I
to
don't
be.
know. I had something in my eye from the drive. Like, felt it on the drive.
Windows
my
open.
eye kind of feels
Allegedly.
on fire right now.
Yeah.
Fire?
Like,
bro,
on
it sounds
fire.
like
Does it feel like it's the
Like the
bomb?
water-
Is it really hot?
The water right here is hot. Yeah. on
Oh,
this
shit.
side.
Yeah,
you
you,
touched the hot sauce, you know that, right?
Yeah, but I didn't.
That hot sauce
Maybe.
is that bad, bro.
I don't think that was that because I didn't touch my eye until just now.
until it started going bad.
Budget.
I think it's the hot sauce, bro. It only makes sense.
Well,
Yeah.
you're back. You're good.
Nah, we good.
You look great.
My eye don't look great, but
Nah, that's character.
Yeah.
ja.
So Shook's not here.
Nope.
Chuck's not here.
So usually I ask him about his builds, tells me how it's going.
Oh, I can respond.
That's fine. But he tells us however it's going. Hopefully there's some improvement. But he did
Yep.
put out on the old interwebs. He is looking to ditch the 302 that's in the car and put in, what is it? An M52?
M52.
M52. That came with the car.
That was originally situated in the vehicle.
He says turbo M52.
Okay.
Yeah, of course he'd say that. Turbo 302.
At least that's what he was saying.
Hey, if anyone's got an M52 for Shook, let him know.
I don't like that one bit. I thought it was dedicated to this 302 thing.
He
He's
was
gonna be
so
a he's got-
dedicated.
Listen,
He's got a mullet now. Like, he's going to have a Mustang
Right.
engine.
I'm a big blue guy.
How long is his mullet though?
It's pretty good, man. He's got some lettuce.
He's
I mean,
a
it's
tight flow.
down.
Yeah.
Girls too.
Shook got him?
It's like the Dominican baseball
A patty.
player.
He got a
It's
patty.
Like
like-
the V in the back, but just you know what I mean?
It's a Primo. You know what I mean? If he shaped
He's
it up,
going
it'd be
for
real.
the rat tail.
yeah.
Some real Rat King stuff.
No, he's going to shape it up.
He got solid cabbage though.
Solid.
But yeah, if anyone's got a M52 for him, hit him up. Let him know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's how the
honestly-
build's going, though.
That
But
was
yeah, so that's your answer.
Not for nothing. I mean, didn't he just have a harness made up for that thing?
No, that's a chassis.
Oh, he
So
just
that's
had the
interior.
chassis harness.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's
Yeah.
totally
he's
independent, so he can kind of swap in and out whatever he wants.
yeah.
I think he should do 2J.
And I say this, we seen that he posted this, and this was at the donut meet, which was Sunday. So there's been many hours since then. So it could have. Who knows? Who
He
knows
might
where
have
he's at
changed his
right now?
mind.
Yeah.
He
Who knows
might have
where
changed
he's
his
at.
mind. He could have.
He might go K.
Pete in the room saying, "Can't believe he ain't going K." That's true.
I think
I can't believe that neither.
I think he said he would, but that would just be a much bigger budget overall.
He'd have to reconfigure the engine bay. He just spent a lot of time shaving.
Oh,
It'd be almost like
yeah.
if he had gone with it in the first place.
So
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully we get some more updates next week if he chooses to join us.
Why don't we find out about your build?
Really miss him.
Oh well, so we put out a video on the old YouTubes, and some people enjoyed it.
Anything new this
Honda
week?
Civic.
Though?
There is something new. Thank you so much for asking, Grubby. So a guy I got it from, a buddy of mine.
Screw Shook.
What's that?
Exactly.
Screw Shook. This is your segment.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
This past weekend he dropped off an OEM SI lip for it.
All right.
Because it had a real janky lip on it that was cracked up and taped on. Everyone saw it in photos. And also an exhaust for it. I call it the Yarmulke exhaust. It's called like Yanaka or whatever.
Shook's in the chat room. That's just insulting.
Yeah.
You're your boys from Connecticut here, and you're in the chat room right now.
Don't worry, they're filling the seats for you.
That's tough. We miss you.
So I got a Yanaka exhaust because it's like the quietest one I could find that Didn't have like a crazy tip on it. I don't really like that flashy like watermelon launcher. So I took the old lip off, and then I'm trying to put the new one on, but just like one person, I'm not wide enough to like hold up one as I mount the other. So I was like,
You
you know
gotta
what?
hire Chuck for a few hours.
There's a bunch of us here right
Yeah,
now.
just grab a homie to do it some of the time.
can-
We were eating, we were chilling, we
We
were
can
talking.
pause this, go back.
Yeah, there's no reason to interrupt the hang
Burrito was
time.
good. I ain't
Just
gonna
kick
lie.
that thing right on there.
But yeah, we got a few small things going on. Nothing major though. Nothing major.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Like that. What about you, Chuck? Any new updates for the vehicles this
Yeah,
week?
my build's going pretty well. Got my Tacoma Overland build I'm building right now. Wheels
mud
just came
flaps?
in. Big shout to the boys over there
Can you
at
explain
Wheel
that
Pros.
for me? What is Overland? Is that like
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Big truck.
Something about
is that-
custom mud flaps.
Yeah, we're doing some custom mud flaps. I'm keeping that under hat.
My bad. Did I-
It's all right for the moment. No, they can know they're
right
coming.
there.
They can know they're coming.
They won't know what they look like.
We're about to do
yeah.
some custom flaps. We might put those on the store. I got some KMC wheels for it. Got the Larry Birds on there.
Which look good.
Got a 3. I think we're looking at 3.5 inch lift. If I'm honest,
get those because they look like TEs
they look like TEs with 8 spokes, basically.
and just a bit more? What's that? Convex.
Convex.
Yeah.
Bit more buff to them.
Yep.
They're what are they? 15s maybe?
You should have got some.
I think they're
folks.
15s or 16s. But you put
Oh, they have to be the same size as your OEM wheel because you're rocking the same
15.
Larry Birds. Yeah.
50, I don't know, but you put 33-inch tires on them. They look big.
Yeah.
So I got that going. Look at it.
Sam,
Oh, he knows.
Damn, did I leak some info?
No, you didn't leak some info. That's just Pete. He's in my head.
He just
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Pete's in my head.
He knows.
We're gonna get them. They're gonna be custom Yosemite Sam flaps. I'm hoping.
They have to be. What is the graded metal?
Oh,
Yeah,
the,
gotta be graded
the
metal.
diamond.
Yeah, gonna be the diamond shit. And then there's a competition stereo. It's about halfway installed right now.
And what else are you thinking about for this overland
Bull bar.
build?
I think I'm going soft top. A lot of the buyers that don't know me had the soft top cover on the back, whatever the fuck they call those.
Canvas.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put a little cage above it. and I'm gonna put the spare on top, little tent. Because I'll
Yeah.
never ever camp in it.
I hate to really throw a wrinkle in everything.
Yeah. Are you
But
gonna go
I'll-
Baja again?
But I'll tell you right now, Luke McMillan just posted up his most winningest trophy truck.
yeah.
You can enter the trophy truck realm, right?
Yep.
$400,000.
I'm in.
You're in, right?
I'm in.
Luke
This is their
McMillan.
firm.
Now,
Can you do 6 easy
now
payments?
this is 2020 scored championship truck, 2020 Mint 100, Mint 400 winner, 2020 Baja 1000 winner, podiums, countless races, right?
Yep.
For $400,000, you
That's
get
not a bad
yourself
price.
a full-blown two-wheel drive trophy truck. You know, 454 cubic inch Ford 8.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, right.
It's not a Japanese truck.
Powered by Motec. I mean, this thing is gonna do it, and it comes in a full carbon body,
I feel
fresh
like
carbon
you could
body.
probably get it cheaper without all the accolades, though.
Yeah. I don't
Without
need
all the accolades,
I'm gonna set those accolades myself.
to build it is probably around double.
That's-
Yeah,
All right.
to build
outta
it is
here.
probably around double.
Thanks for schooling me, buddy.
I'll tell you what.
No. I'm not trying to school anybody, but like
Oh,
these things
knowledge
are
is
so
key.
expensive, and it was crazy.
Can
So
you have
if
a picture of it? Can you show
Yeah,
me? Like,
yeah,
like
absolutely.
Yeah, show us
what
those
we're
things.
talking about. Jesus.
That's
So,
looks
like,
GTA.
Yeah, I need a little bit of
400.
versatility in my
Yeah.
truck.
there's so much versatility here. There's room for 2 passengers.
I'm just trying to drive through Rhode
Yeah.
Island over those speed bumps
Yeah.
and potholes without slowing down.
so
It ain't getting stuck.
I'll float you 400. If
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Whatever
sure.
you need.
Got better than a firm over here.
But it's just crazy because to build one of these, you're looking at probably about double. Now, this truck here was actually built in 2014 and then perfected over 7 years.
Wow.
But due to a giant sponsor that's on the side that we know has now been purchased by some other company,
Oh wow. Yeah.
it seems like he's probably going to be going a different route for a truck. So
took them 7 years,
7
huh?
years of R&D.
I'm like 4 or 5 weeks in. It's pretty perfect.
yeah,
So
Is this the-
perfect.
maybe I get some money for this thing.
Is
But
this
I haven't
the-
seen 500.
This truck blow by me at 120 miles an hour through the desert. Like you're like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah,
That's pretty well sorted.
But $400,000, I mean,
That's pretty hard.
Does it have Yosemite Sam mud flaps?
Yeah.
it's got mud flaps in the center of the car to throw up dust.
Oh, okay. Damn.
So it's kind of like a smoke screen. See, when
Yeah,
you
but
pe-
is
when you-
Yosemite Sam on
when
it
you-
though?
I mean, you can print them on it if you want. Usually, it's a
Red Bull, the
sponsor
whole
that
thing.
gets on
I'm
it.
gonna be what kind of like videos are these? Like, what part of YouTube is that? Like that you type in like overlanding
No, like trophy truck, like
Trophy truck?
like trophy
trucks.
truck. Yeah,
Okay.
trophy truck racing, like Mint 400.
The
Baja.
Mexico race.
Yeah,
I'll go
Baja.
down. I'll go down the wormhole tomorrow at work.
Yeah, what are you
I'll
doing
send you some
in
loot.
March?
March.
Yeah, you trying to come to Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's race.
Done.
Let's do it.
Oh, it's worth it.
You guys are gonna do a trophy truck race?
You'll probably have that 400 back to me by then, right?
Yeah.
You grab one out there. Grab
Yeah,
one out there.
We'll double down on it. It'll be 400 on red.
Corey raced
Perfect.
the Mint. It's called the Mint 400 in a Beetle.
Yeah.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
So when we're racing out there, there's trophy trucks
There's
with
those.
us.
Yeah, there's those
You're
trucks with them.
famous.
What's that?
You're famous.
Basically.
Fucking guy.
So anyways, overlanding's just like that, but slow. And
Yeah,
I guess
slow.
people camping them. I don't
Yeah.
know. That ain't gonna happen.
Would you guys do a destruction derby?
Shook just messaged me.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I feel
What-
like you should.
I think that's good. You got a car we can borrow?
Destruction Derby? Construction Derby? What do they call it? Destruction Derby, right?
something like that.
Demolition
But
derby?
We gotta get one that goes
Demolition.
in a figure 8 though, and with a little jump.
Oh,
over.
yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I like that. They do that at Seekonk Speedway. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Let's enter. Where's Seekonk Speedway?
Seekonk.
You ever
What,
had
12 minutes from
Seekonk?
here?
Yeah, about
15 minutes
12
that
to
way.
15 minutes
You
from
know where
here.
Seaconk is?
Isn't that
Come on, it's a legendary spot.
Conch
Yeah.
is fire.
Conch?
The Conch?
Yeah.
Just hanging out at the Conch this
You
You
weekend.
hitting the shell or what?
I eat conch. Yeah. No homo. Nah, but
I love that.
Conch is seafood. Yeah.
it's aphrodisiac too. I saw it come out of the shell the other day on
I
Reddit.
eat anything that comes out of the water.
Yeah. he's
No,
No.
I
Absolutely
ate
not.
some shrimp
No fish.
today.
You don't,
but
you don't eat no fish?
No.
They say shrimp are the cockroaches of the sea.
It's cool. I'm a cockroach of the land.
I love it.
All right.
All right, lock that up.
Yeah, what else you got over there?
Oh, don't quote me on that one.
Yeah, we're going to quote you on that one.
I'm the cockroach of the land.
Yeah.
That just means you're gonna outlive everybody.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
Depends on that hot sauce
Stay in my
intake.
room for the rest of existence.
I'll just be in my room.
This
Eating
dude's
conch.
room is like an Arctic freezer. If you walk,
Yeah,
in
what do
there,
you
it's
guys keep your ACs at? Like I got a wall unit, so it's kind of different.
Oh, yeah?
You probably got
His
central
room
air.
is so
central
cold.
air.
No. We got actually nothing right now. I'm pushing the.
Thugging it?
Yeah. Pushing
You're
it.
fuck-
Like I'm trying to get through like August.
It's a rough
Yeah.
summer
You're
right
trying to
now
get
too
through-
so far.
Whoa.
It's
We're
pretty hot.
just
You
trying
got
our
this,
best.
bro.
We're trying
I'm
our
gonna
best.
send you a motivational text every day, bro. Now I know why you're
We've
at the shop.
we've been on the verge like 3 times, but
have to
yeah.
be
Your
at home
hamper
to
probably
suffer.
smells like balls.
Dude, I could not.
For real.
If I got to sleep, I got to be comfortable. Like, I can't.
What do you
I can't
sleep?
sleep
What do
with-
you sleep with? Like what temperature?
72.
60.
60.
Oh my
60,
God.
I'm 62, but my AC is in the hallway and it blows
Yeah.
into my room.
60, what are you storing? meat in that
Dead
room?
bodies
Nah,
are.
yeah, his room
It's right next
he
to
has
my
a
bed.
he has a little room too, and
Yeah.
it's just like it makes it
Just
arctic.
down
room is
blanket
pretty
all year.
decently sized. It's just got a lot of shit in it. I got a couch.
That's a whole
and
nother story.
bed.
Don't get me started. I don't want to go there on the podcast.
We're going to.
We go. Oh yeah.
Nah,
He
please
keeps a-
do.
He keeps a very untidy room.
I,
That's why
I, live,
Untidy.
I live up to the name sometimes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so you got
He's a
it.
grubby man.
Yeah, it's not just a gimmick.
It's not a gimmick.
Not a
Yeah.
gimmick.
I feel like
real life,
I feel
baby.
like a
That
mother.
60
I feel like
degrees.
a mother when I walk in there. I'm just like disgusting.
My room is clean right now.
60
Live
too.
like this.
60 degrees?
I
Should
do.
be Energy
I-
Martinez
60.
over there. Damn.
And I don't sleep with clothes
60 degrees, frozen stiff, funky draws.
It's like a pull and a plunge.
Yeah.
on.
in
No
Dorito
funky
bags.
drawers. No Dorito bags.
In the Xbox controller in the middle of
I'll
them.
tell you what type of bag is in my room right now.
What's that?
It's the Ritz cracker, sour cream, and onions.
Those are fire.
Those are
Those
I
are
can't say I've
fire.
tried them.
They're really good. They're
Sounds
like the little
serious.
thin ones.
Well, at least you don't need a fridge in your room.
No, yeah, I could leave it. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's really
Everything's
cold in
frigid.
there.
It's crazy.
But I could turn off my AC in the morning and it'll still be cold throughout the whole day. Then at night, turn it back on.
Just pop that baby back on. Pop that fish on order. Does it go any lower than 60? That unit?
No.
If it did, though,
I'll be at
would
a
you run it?
probably a 58.
No shit, really?
58 would be crazy.
58. You have to turn the heat on. You bring that thing down to 58.
All right, but come on, guys.
That's like
You
a
can-
different climate.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yo, my body is hot right now. But I'm just
That's
saying,
a hot sauce.
I
Just
sweat.
run hot.
I like, yeah,
It's the
like,
bomb.
I retain body
It's
heat
overclocked.
great.
Yeah.
So like, if I sleep with big covers, so I
Yeah, of
start
course.
sweating and
Don't want to be. Yeah. Don't be too cold in there.
Yeah, boxers.
He's built different.
60.
He's built different to
Built
say
different.
the least.
Yeah.
Start a fire in the middle, just get you warm.
I can't believe people don't. I just don't
It's like
get
you're
it.
training for something.
It's hot outside, bro.
It reminds me of like
Climb
that,
Everest.
that Rocky
I want it
skit.
to be cold, bro.
Wow.
Because it's hot outside.
You could
I
probably
don't
do
like
ice
it.
baths easily. You probably eat an ice bath.
I'll go in
Oh
there.
my God.
Well,
Polar
the first
plunge
thing
not
is
a
you
problem.
just gotta
dude.
jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
You take cold showers too?
I do actually take cold showers.
Not
Wow.
hot showers at all.
Nah, I'll take like a
There's Rocky
brick
Balboa
shower,
in the
like-
room. over
Always
here.
a brick
That's
shower.
Nah, I'll go from hot, then I put it cold, and I just.
What they say?
You just-
what they say when you take a hot shower, you're supposed to cool. I don't know what supposed to means.
It's
but
not
they said
necessarily
that's-
great for
It's
you.
good for you to put it cold at the end. Something
It's
like
better
it
for your
closes
muscles and
pores
stuff,
or whatever. I don't
too.
know. There's a lot of stuff on
I
the
don't know.
internet.
Because I think in the heat, it tenses up your muscles, and in the cool, it's kind of like
Loosens you up.
loosening.
That's your
you up,
skincare
yeah.
routine.
And also, when you're. So, also, why I use it at 60s because I sleep a lot. So, 60, when you're colder, you're easier, or you fall asleep faster, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Especially like in the art
Hey,
of
man.
fall asleep.
Yeah,
mad quick.
and you got to go on Reddit before you go to sleep.
Jesse
too.
Logic.
And then you're
though.
out like a light. Like,
This is Jesse Logic. Make sure you fact check Grubby Logic. This
Grubby
is
Logic.
Grubby Logic.
Fact check.
Here just
all
reminds
of
me.
these things.
I had to look up who it was, but Marvin Hagler, when he would run and train in the winter in
they had him on
P-Town
Vice.
on the Cape, he would run on the beach in the winter and just scream war while he was running in the winter on the beach.
Is this like a sub diss?
He just
Marvin
just playing
Hagler's
with you.
one of
Just
the greatest
playing-
boxers of all
just playing.
time, dude.
just screaming war.
Yeah.
What
You're
is it
built
good for?
different.
That was just the mind state he put himself in.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
train. Maybe that's what you need to
Yeah,
do.
that's what you're doing. You're training for something.
He went to the
Yeah.
friendliest
Sleep.
place on earth and just ran around screaming war.
the casket.
It's crazy.
Cape
Oh my God.
He
Oh,
said what was it?
Nah,
what's
right
the
here.
place he said?
Colin Baker hotel rooms. That's my thing too, though. For some reason, when I am at hotels, though,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I can't sleep in them if they're not if the hotel isn't icy cold.
Hotel minimum.
I feel like I bring hotel room AC as low as it could possibly go to kill any germs.
right. That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
You get
I
test
would
that system.
probably sleep with an AC year round. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I didn't take my AC out the whole winter, but I didn't use it.
Yeah, yeah. It was
I
just
left
there. It was chilling.
there.
Yeah,
It was
whatever.
cooler.
It just
Yeah,
saves you
nice.
time. And
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Efficient. What else do we have for callbacks?
Oh God, I got a Young Ben update.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, so Young Ben hit me up.
Young Ben used to be my boy. I don't know what
He
happened.
was
to
your boy,
him.
man.
Yeah,
It's my boy too. You know,
Throwback Thursday.
Young Ben hit me
Now
up.
he's got
Does
7
he watch
jobs.
this though? He's
Nah, he doesn't pay. He doesn't know what podcast is.
Yeah.
yeah.
So he hit me up saying he needed to borrow a socket rent, a socket $400,000 to buy a Baja truck. Now he was trying to buy borrow.
Looping forward. It's
Oh
hard.
damn!
You smell that?
Yeah, that's serious, dude.
Lupin, light it up.
I'm sorry. Talk
That's right. I'll make it.
Yeah.
He tried to borrow a socket wrench to pull some spark plugs
Yep.
for his boy's car. His boy just bought.
His boy.
Great idea. A 2008
B7.
535 XI
That's good.
with the N54 motor, the Nightmare motor,
Nothing but the best.
Perfect.
and he's paying Young Ben to work on it.
Great idea.
So that's crazy.
Shout out to him for
Hey,
getting that bread.
that's crazy.
When I found out it was a 535, I knew the socket. I told him, you can borrow, but I need it back tonight. Like, that's that, you know?
was
And
a-
I found out it was that socket ain't going to fit. So I sent him to AutoZone. We can pay $7 for that beautiful socket.
Yeah.
So he's telling me many things that I won't get into on the podcast, but he's also telling me that he got rid of his Miata.
He got rid of it. I'm bummed to get rid of the
it
wheels.
didn't
with
even
too.
touch the road, right?
No. It did when he was driving around without plates, but
Okay.
no.
What kind of Miata did he have?
And a
First gen.
First
Red?
gen.
Red, yeah,
Red.
red. Red, it had some works on it.
Had
where
some
they
works on it.
Yeah, nice.
No bottom of the front bumper. It was interesting. So he traded it to some kid, and the kid traded him a Volvo S80 plus cash.
Really?
A Volvo S80.
I think it's an S80.
Yeah, but what is a Volvo's?
It's like a
what are they
2000
going
something.
for,
I'm
though?
thinking 2007.
Is it a R though, or what?
No.
Oh, so it's not even worth it. in
Yeah,
my
you should have seen
opinion.
this Miata though. Like, it was.
Yeah, but the Miata's fetch, so you could
So-
get a. He could have got a clean Civic. He could have got an RSX maybe. You got to remember convertible, rear wheel drive.
S80. I feel
Volvo
like-
S80.
is
That's
that
the
like
big boy, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a full body.
And it's
Yeah.
like maybe an 07, maybe a little earlier, silver.
She's healthy.
She's healthy.
Yeah.
So he's got that now. So I
year?
don't know what's going to happen.
Wow, it depends on what year because the
what
production
year
was
was it?
1998 through 2016.
I think it was early 2000s.
Like a 2002.
No, thank
Nah,
you.
not 2010. Earlier. It was
just
pretty
wanna-
boxy.
I just want to point out.
2004.
Yeah, I go
Yeah.
2004. Let's put eyes on that.
If Shook was here, we'd be able to kind of throw it up on the screen over
I
there.
know what it is.
Yeah, that might be it.
It's an odd trade.
It is an odd trade.
It's an odd trade.
It's basically
Tell you what.
trading to the other spectrum of cars. It's like from one end to the other.
Well, he is on one of the spectrums.
He's
so
on.
He
Yeah,
went from like hairdressers to nerds.
yeah, exactly. So now he's got that S80.
But I got to say, it's probably one of the most responsible decisions he's made.
Ooh, I love
Yeah, well,
it.
this is also accompanied by the fact that he is now the assistant manager at his job.
That's
Hey,
true.
Oh, wow.
Shout out.
Big show, man.
He's finally gone from working 7 part-time jobs there to one full-time job.
that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
It might be a little boxy. It might be a couple years older than that.
02.
There's no way
That
in
was
hell
06.
I would even consider it for a Miata, bro.
Really?
100%.
You're about that Miata life that
He
much?
has he has
Yeah,
he's
absolutely.
I got a
He's
Laguna
biased.
Blue Miata. Like
He's biased, man.
94.
That's a beautiful car right there.
For the Miata, though, even a red one, buddy.
That's a lot of car.
Come on,
Volvo
50
S80.
That's a lot of car right
Yo,
there.
I promise you, if 50-50 wave differential, if he got into Miata, he would smile driving.
I don't know. If somebody
You're
rolls
not
up to
gonna
you to clean one of these things, you trade that Miata in a second.
Negative. No way, buddy.
I love the like.
Maybe that
I
one
love
right
the
there.
like. I love the pictures
Come
that
on,
they
get the
took
hooked
back
up
in the
one,
days
baby.
in like
This
the
shit right
mountain,
here?
like those type
Yeah.
those
Don't break
pictures
the
like
screen.
that.
Nah, I
like,
gotta touch it.
do car companies
Nah,
still
other
take
one.
pictures like that? Of
Oh
their
boy,
cars?
we got some pictures for you.
Oh, you want to see some car
These
companies
are the
taking
best.
pictures?
This is
Get your eyes
and
on
we're
this.
not kidding.
This is We're gonna do a quick callback to our last podcast.
These are real press photos.
I love press
Taken.
photos of.
These are
old
real
cars.
press photos taken of this vehicle, released by the manufacturer.
I love this already.
Yeah, there it is. Put your eyes on that.
Click the link; it'll have them all in it.
Feast your eyes on that.
Thank you to
Yo.
the Drive for putting this
No
up.
way, dude.
Check out that
These
overflow
are-
on the side of the highway right
these
there.
are legitimate press photos.
Nah, they shot that shit on. They shot that,
That was
shit on
lazy.
the Razor.
We got a day to get the catalog out.
Damn.
Look at it, it's a razor.
Nah, that's like a Sony. Yo, man.
Oh, that bump in the
It
trunk?
looks like they shot
It
him.
came with a little
Was that
bump.
factory bump?
Nah, so I got the Mitsubishi, and yeah, it's got the bumps in it.
It's got that
Oh
bump
wow,
right
it's
there?
got that
I
too.
got Rockford Scottskate, like 10 inch.
You got my boy Rockford
12
back there?
Yeah.
Aftermarket?
No
Damn.
stock.
Get out of here.
Everything, yeah, it's all stock.
Factory bump?
Yeah, it's a little dirty in the car, but
No,
I'll
I get
show it
that.
to you.
That's hilarious.
It bumps in
That's
there.
on a
huh, Steve?
Mitsubishi site.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They put those like they
They didn't even try.
they
No.
made those available to all the press junkets. Those just to everybody.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Josh, you got to put the chat up on your thing too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that
good call,
Miata,
good call.
Miata's gone. He's a Volvo guy now.
Sad place is empty though.
Sad place is empty, where all the old cars go to die. So nothing in the sad place.
What's he? All right, so he's got the.
He doesn't have his license back either. So
Right, he's never gonna.
yeah. So that,
He's just
that
pushing
happened.
the Vo.
Yeah, you know the Pop Brothers at law.
Treating boy.
I don't know him.
Well,
No.
police Paul, what do you do? Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
He didn't
Oh,
do
yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
he doesn't have his license right now.
Just want to make sure he's good.
He was yapping.
Yeah, he was
snitched
yapping.
on himself.
Basically, yeah.
yeah. No one bad. Yeah.
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 Dito.
So
I wanna
anyways,
see Ben
big
Simmons.
shout to, hey, Mr. Manager, Mr. Assistant Manager,
Hey,
Young Ben.
I wonder if he's still doing 5 jobs but getting paid for 1.
No, I think they moved him up.
Okay. Well, good for him.
So yeah, that's going on. My only thing is I finally, after years of for no reason not having brake rattle clips on my M3, I put rattle clips on it. Changed my life.
Explain.
They got those little clips that keep your brake pads from like jingling around when you hit bumps. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're like the clips. Like
Yeah,
if you-
and I
paper
took them
clip.
off because they wouldn't fit the way the wheels were spec before, but now I got spacers in a different setup.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize how annoying the whole
Which
thing
car
was.
is this on?
M3, the white one.
Yeah.
And then, did that. I had to tighten. I lost a couple header studs on the old manifold. Put those in. We're all better.
What is that?
What's that?
It's like something to like hold your headphones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, delicious.
Throw it on
That
the
must
table.
have just
We'll
been
throw it
on the
away later.
table. Yeah. I mean, on the floor.
Yeah, header studs on that car is terrible to get to. I had to put my hand between the subframe and the frame
Yeah.
to like ratchet them down, and I'd ratchet them until my hand would fall asleep because it was being pinched like right here, and just shake it out for about a minute, do it again. Took a little
Throw it
while, but
down.
we're all better. Car's running like a fucking champion now. So, that's all I got, man. I don't know if I got anything else.
Let's
Young
keep pushing
Ben update.
forward.
Shook Drift. That's it. Oh, I got a deep thought.
Shook drift.
Okay.
Nah, they were talking about how Shook
okay.
wants to get rid of his drift, not get rid of, change the motor in his drift car.
And so to get it
Interesting.
done faster, I'm all into it.
Yeah, hey, if it's, I don't know how, yeah, maybe. I was watching some video Harry did about the 773 2.7 Porsche RS.
Okay. Yep.
And
it was
done-
definitely, it was white.
No, yellow. Might have looked white to you, though.
No. I can see that. You're white and yellow. I'm good there.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's yellow, and it was one of the original, like the first 1,000 were, the first 500 or the first 1,000 were 0.8 was the thickness of the metal. And the ones after were 0.88, so the heavy ones.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was talking about how rare it is, and I was thinking, like, you know, real rare cars aren't distinguished by, like, the options list. You know, you see that guy on, like, Marketplace who's like, listen, I got a 07 red Corvette, but it's the only one with, like, a sunroof and a smoker's package.
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much.
Just an option.
Yeah, it's an
They
option.
chose.
Nobody gives a fuck. They made 100 million of those things, you know? But if you get a rare car, man, it's not because you have, like, the smoker's kit and red leather. Like, this...
Right.
We run into people all the time, like, oh, it's the only blue one. Like, okay,
You know
who
what's
gives a
funny
fuck?
is I was just looking at some cars. I was looking at with your brother.
Yeah.
Because we're still on that train.
Oh, yeah.
And I was bringing up Z4Ms.
Z4M.
Z4M. And I look at the Z4M.
I don't want to hype those up too hard.
Like, wow, that's a cool car. Whatever. It was way too expensive for what it's worth.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and one of the photos was a breakdown of color options.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's just
And
ridiculous.
I'm looking, and it was broken down because it was this color with this interior with this spec. It was like a 1 of 1. And I was like, no,
Yeah,
it's
of
still just
course.
silver. It's
Yeah.
still just silver.
It's the limited.
Also, it's got an ugly interior. It doesn't
Yeah, your
make it.
spec is trash.
Yeah, the limitedness of the color isn't going to make me like that color all of a sudden. You know what I mean? If it's fucking.
Or it also doesn't make the car more desirable.
Yeah, it's
If
just
anything,
weird.
it's less because it was.
It's the weirdest thing. I always see that. You talk to people at car shows, like, yeah, I know it's this, but it's the only green one
rare blue.
with a smoker's package, and it had snow tires from the factory. It's the
That
only
was
one.
like that was like the what do you call it? The other car that was like there's only one of however many painted this color, and it's like but what does that do?
Yeah, but
What does
anybody
it-
could just buy one painted that
So
color.
my car and my color is
Here we go.
they're supposedly like 2,500, whatever, and then with the tan interior and tan top is like 150.
Does it have the smoker's package, and there's only 50 of that?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
That's crazy.
I
It
was
would be
thinking
like-
of him the whole time. But I wasn't gonna say it 'cause I noticed he's eating him up because he got the Laguna Blue. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, the Laguna Blue 95, 1.8. You know,
How many did they
OGL.
make of them?
Supposedly 2,500 around.
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
And then yours got the different interior?
No, the tan is the rare of this. You know,
We're moving deep into this
yeah, I
options
got all
list.
black.
All right.
So yours is just regular.
My shit is regular. It's still rare, but it's not rare.
Does it have the Widowmaker jack in it? Is one of the only ones with it?
I took that thing out.
That's my guy.
I'm trying to put air jack in there. No, I'm just playing.
You should air jack.
Some real reckless stance kid stuff, though. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, we used to have a goal of, I can't even say the word, grinded down my rockers.
Where did that come from?
You being what? Because you were so low?
Yeah.
Entering and exiting parking
that's,
lots?
that's what I wanted to do and stuff. I wanted to run 14s and
Just go as low as
Just
humanly
be
possible.
absurd. Yeah.
slammed life. I like 15s, though. 15's a good wheel for me on a Miata.
Bit more drivability.
Yeah, but it's still slammed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just low enough to the ground for me, you know?
Yeah.
I like
Were you guys ever into the whole slam thing, like slamming
the
your cars,
Volkswagen
or-
guys?
Josh
Yeah,
was.
my Mark III was
On its
just
nuts?
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb. And then it
That's
always
where it
turned
comes
into
from, Volkswagen. A lot of Volkswagen stuff.
I don't even know because like you look at like
There's also-
the Japanese have been
Yeah, I
doing
was
like
gonna
body
say-
drop stuff forever.
Yeah.
Mini truck guys were way ahead of us. You know, I think Volkswagen people just kind of adopted it.
They certainly adopted it. That like the air ride too. VW people adopted that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because at
Shaving
one
bays
point,
and stuff as well too. That's like VW stuff as well. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that's
yeah.
more of like a classic like hot
school
rod
hot rod
style
shit,
stuff, especially like that bathtub style, like fully shaved, everything's
Yeah.
flat,
Yeah.
chromed, all that stuff is just kind of cherry picked from all these different things and adopted into kind of that Euro scene. But like when I had my Mark III, it was always about like, oh well, then if I get this size tire, then my fender to ground. That's what everyone would measure. Your
Yeah.
fender to ground, whatever it was. Well, I could get it to 19.25 instead of 19.5 if I did the 165 40s
You
instead of
guys were
45.
legit using a like a measuring tape?
Hell
or
yeah.
something?
Oh yeah, there's measuring.
That's how you would
yeah.
flex, like on the Vortex, dude, with
Yeah.
the measuring tape fender to ground.
Vortex.
Yeah.
That's
And
where
then-
I bought my first wheels.
Then
Vortex.
everybody would argue, no, you
Long
don't
live.
drive that way. You're only doing
Oh,
that
show
now.
dropping.
Show drop.
I've
yeah.
seen show droppers before.
Listen,
Yeah,
it's a commitment. Drove that way. It is what it is.
drive it how you park it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I like right there.
Yeah, and it was all about taking
Show dropper.
taking
Show
as many
dropping.
components
Show up
out,
with a jack real
helper
quick.
springs, all that sort of stuff
Yeah.
to just be
Facts.
absurdly low. Yeah,
I have 2-inch raised top hats and all that stuff. Like,
yeah,
raised engine.
right,
Guy
right.
going
Doing
low.
it right.
Right.
This guy going
That
low.
was a good
I
way to
had
do it, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Derek did that
Yeah.
in his Jetta, raised
Yeah,
the
that's
motor
what you
like
had
an
to
inch and a
do.
half, 2 inches, whatever it was.
Yeah, see, I remember kids arguing with Vortex, fender to ground. Yeah. That was also like what you like. You if you had a good fender to ground, like people would be like, "How would you do? Like, what did you mod?" People wouldn't say.
Get
Right.
that FTG. Oh yeah, you used to keep that thing a secret.
Yeah,
Right,
then it evolved to raise engine mounts,
Raise that
you know.
subframe.
Stairs went deep as a Mark IV kid, switching over to like TTR32 spindles.
Yep.
So that can then give you more camber, so you can then get or a camber for the front, so you could get low by like another half inch or whatever it
Yeah.
was.
What kind of Mark III did you have?
It was a 1998 white Jetta. It was a K2 edition. It had like the ski bag. I didn't have the skis, unfortunately. I really wish I did, but it had like the ski bag and the whole ski package, which is kind of ironic because I don't fuck with the snow. So, but
Snow or
it was
fish?
cool. Yeah, snow or fish, neither.
It's all water.
Also hot dogs. Also fucking
No
not a dog.
glizzies?
No glizzies. No glizzies.
Did you see the guy choke him out?
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my
Shouts to-
god!
Oh, man.
Shout out to Joey Chestnut.
Joey
That's the most
Chestnut does
American
not
thing.
fucking play.
Yeah,
He ate 60 glizzies.
and
Yo.
choked somebody out.
That probably helped him. It
It's
probably helped him.
amazing how he went from like I'm eating hot dogs to I'm choosing violence. Yeah.
How do you think he
And then
trains?
back.
That
right.
was such an aggressive choke too. It was like he was going, I'm putting this guy to sleep.
Didn't
Yeah.
he break his record too? Plus,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
still beat the guys.
He was
by
on
20.
crutches too.
Yeah,
And
right.
he was on
He
crutches.
was
on
playing
crutches.
hurt. Yeah,
Did you see what the guy was?
Someone's on
protesting
injured
about?
reserve.
I couldn't even read it. I also it's
It
like
was where they make the hot dogs or slaughter the pigs.
oh,
Fuck 'em.
okay.
Joey's not gonna fuck.
I
with
just
that.
know he was dressed like Darth
Hey.
Vader.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Darth Vader
I thought it
mascot.
was like the Death Star. Like
That's
a new episode. Of,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's
sick.
trying to promote Disney. Like,
Disney's really going out with their
really
viral
going with that
marketing.
guerrilla marketing.
I
Yeah.
think where he's training, he's just rear naked choking a dummy and just slamming
Yeah.
Lizzies. You know what I
Did you
mean?
see
This
the
guy
guy-
came up and was like, "This is my time."
that choke he threw on that guy was so
Unbelievable.
aggressive. I was like, wow.
Oh, he's good.
what
Yeah.
about the
He's just smelling
lemonade?
stuff.
What's that?
The dude chugging the lemonade.
Lemonade?
You didn't see
Oh,
that
a
one.
gallon of lemonade in like 39 seconds or something.
A gallon of lemonade.
Wait, is
Yeah.
lemonade speed?
The
Yeah.
heartbearring I can feel
Oh yeah, it's already happening.
coming on.
Yeah, because it
from
was
drinking
pink.
that.
It was
wonder
pink
what's like
lemonade.
I don't
Regular
get
time of
heartburn
drinking.
from lemonade. I get appendix hurts.
It's just like
Same
your
shit?
gallbladder shutting down from all the
That's bad?
sugar.
I don't know. I've never heard. I'm
Josh
like,
is looking
I'm
at
just
me
trying
all
to figure
crazy.
out how to like.
Your appendix is
I like
shutting down.
lemonade and apple juice, so I know if I drink too much of it, I just get crazy.
Just goes right to you.
right
Yeah.
in my kidneys and stuff.
Diabetes.
Maybe like right after when my
bees.
kidneys are. Chill.
Yeah,
B,
the beat is-
with the D.
You got this. You got
beat is-
this.
Nah, I'm pretty healthy. I think.
Sleeping in that cold.
I was
man.
just gonna say it's that
Sleep in
cold.
the cold.
What is
I eat one meal a
is
day.
Cryo tube.
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
your cold shock proteins.
Come into my
That's what it is.
cryo room.
Health, wealth, and prosperity.
What is the
fellas.
guy? Mr. Freeze. That's me.
Mr. Freeze was dope. Ivan
He was
Freeze.
fire,
Was it
bro.
Ivan? No, Ivan.
In the
Ooze.
99.
Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze.
Victor
Yeah.
Freeze.
Yeah, in the 99
dropping
Batman
bombs
Forever.
With that
Oh,
nipple
Arnold?
chest plate
That
he
was
had.
very, very artistic. Like, I don't care if people say
That's
that.
some
The
of Arnold's
Batman-
best work.
People say that was the worst Batman movie, but like aesthetic wise, I think that was like
The most creative.
it
They
was
had-
really cool. but,
Batman
like,
was wearing Jordan 6s.
He was.
Yes, bro.
Oh, I didn't peep that. I
Jordan
just know.
6s.
That was his like gear. That was his
I just know
armor to
Poison
fight
Ivy
him.
To
gave
anything
me,
I
like,
love. Did you know that?
Adolescent,
What's that?
Corey?
adolescent wood.
Jordan was wearing. Wait,
Batman.
Batman was wearing Jordan 6s.
Yeah.
I don't
Batman
believe this.
Forever.
Nah, pull that up, bro. You
Yeah,
can't-
that
this
sounds
cap.
unlikely.
Come on, my man Josh is on it right now.
Let's see it, guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
Enhance.
Tell you what, Google helped fill it out for me.
They-
Dude,
yeah.
they are.
Let me see
They
'em.
are. They're
Pull it
Jordan
up.
6s, but they're modified.
Oh, they're bat 6s.
I should have never. I should have
Oh
never
my
doubted you.
god, dude.
Enhance.
Tell me those are hard.
Enhance.
Wow.
Wow, this image is no longer available.
Oh
It's
man,
alright.
they're
Here it
too
is.
sold out.
I saw what I needed.
Oh,
to
I
see.
mean, that's a heavy modification.
Yeah, but look at the whole bottom is a Jordan 6.
Oh
That
my
is-
God! Look, we got some writing on the back too.
I seen what I needed.
It
to
says
see.
Batman.
Yeah. Who was
Batman
it?
Returns.
It was George Clooney, right? Was Batman in that movie?
That's
Or is
nice,
that
man.
Batman Returns?
That was Batman Returns.
So is that Michael Keaton?
Yeah, that's the name.
Oh, so we
right
thinking
there.
about different movies, but it's all good. That was a
doesn't
nice.
have
Yeah,
that was a
still
fun fact.
still confirmed.
Yeah, that was a fun
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah, Batman Returns, 1992 with Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. All right.
Because I know George Clooney wasn't freaking those.
Is this really from?
Oh no.
Yeah, there we go.
That was the bad movie, you know?
That was a good one. That was another good one.
The
Yeah.
one that they're talking about that everybody gives shit is Batman Forever. we're
Batman
talking
Forever.
With
Yeah.
the
Check out
freeze
check
and
out
the
the chest
penguin?
plate on Batman and Batman Forever. You had the bat nips.
I get it.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, check it out.
I get
Just bring
it.
up Batman. Yeah. Put it
Val-
in.
Chest
Val
was
Kilmer?
mad brolic, though.
All I'm saying.
Yo.
Machine guns though.
That's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's not
there's-
necessary.
Look
That's
at his
highly
neck
necessary.
piece, though.
Yeah.
What do they pull him out in that photo?
And
Nah.
then what's her name?
Wow, Robin
What-
got him though.
What was her name? She was from Clueless or the movie
I can't remember her
Sharon
name.
something.
Sharon Stone?
No,
That's yo, do that one. Look at this,
Is that
the
a
prominent
porn star
nipple
saying? Is
places.
that why you laugh?
yeah. Nah, yeah, that movie's trash now. Nah, but I got it on VHS because I collect like VHS tapes and I just be watching like stupid B. I like B movies
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Movies that aren't good on purpose. And that was a good watch. Like I watched it, it was like nostalgic. It brought me back. I'm like, obviously this isn't the best Batman movie I've ever seen, but
Right, but it's a.
But
yeah.
it could be.
It's one from.
it,
Yeah,
it was worth a watch.
yeah.
Oh, big shot to Ransom Pete and the hitting a bucks for the boys at 420.
Wow.
A little
You
beat
know
for
what
beat
I'm
before he
gonna do
leaves.
on the way home for you, buddy? 420, papi. Steve's on rolling.
Steve's rolling.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Well, want to get into B for B before we get into news?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do that.
B
get
for
this
B.
going.
Box for the boys.
What's up, everybody? Chuck here again, talking to you about Bucks for the Boys. What's Bucks for the Boys? Bucks for the Boys is how we monetize this here podcast and how we stay accountable to you and only you. And all we ask, if this podcast is worth anything to you at all, hit us up, revivalmotoring.com/B for B. We get sustainable donations there. You can pick what you want to give us per podcast. Is it $1? Is it 25 cents? Is it 7 cents?
Is it 400 grand?
Is it $400,000?
If it's
need that
$400,000, I know what we're doing.
We will
Yeah.
immediately use that
We're gonna
money to
use that
buy
right
that
away.
trophy truck.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the $400,000 donation is probably going to be more of a one-off. They're going to hit us at PayPal, info at revivalmotoring.com.
Friends and family.
Friends and family,
Or DM Steve.
or DM Steve. And you can put in there any message you want, and we will read it on the air. So, yeah, if it's worth anything, you know, it's better than a mocha latte frappuccino or the fuck you drink every day. Over at revivalmotoring.com/B for B. And let's say, you know, times are tough, you don't get cash. Hey, just hit us up on Instagram, contribute otherwise. You can hit us up with tips, funny pictures, memes. We don't give a shit. Best thing to do, tell a friend, write a review on Apple iTunes, 5-star, obviously, or just hit us up in the chat. We go live Wednesday at 7-ish Eastern time. You can pop in the chat room and play along with the show. Contribute that way to really help us out. So we got any messages for this week?
No messages. We did have a new sub.
New
Shouts
sub.
to Adrian C.
Shouts to Adrian C. Made it happen.
And as always, if you are a active B for B subscriber, you will receive some goods in the mail at times. We don't know what it is. Could be a glizzy, could be some stickers, could be an air freshener, could be something we find in the studio. It's just going to head your way at some point. So
Could
again,
be a GT3 watch winder.
Could be a GT3 watch
very
one.
well, could be. Huge shouts. It could be pretty much whatever. So again, we appreciate you guys subbing. And Chuck, what do we do with the numbers?
Crunch them.
With the numbers, we crunch them. We have a super secret ratio that allows us to know how good our last podcast goes. It's where we take the amount of listens, the amount of bucks. We do something with them mathematically at NASA,
Squeeze them down.
and we get
Put them into the
our
algorithm.
incredibly aptly named bucks per listen.
The BPL.
The BPL for the last episode. Corey, what was that BPL?
BPL for the last episode was 11 cents a listen. So it still remained in the double-digit category, Obviously, we're not at the highest of the 14 cents per listen, but not too far off.
11 cents a listen.
Hey, we got 21 in the chat right now. You guys were sleeping earlier. You said, 14 people. 12.
Oh, yeah. No. Slowly building up.
Yeah.
So we're at 11
Slow
cents a
build.
listen. So
We're
we're,
at 11 cents a
we're
listen.
down 3 cents from our peak.
Down 3 cents from our peak of 14 cents last week. But with that being said, I did just look.
How do we get those numbers up?
Let's pump up those numbers.
What do we have to do?
We gotta get more.
We got to get that trophy truck.
Where do I send the money?
Actually, the
we
best
need
way
more
to get that number up is for people to stop listening. Totally throw the math. But the better way is for anybody to hit us up, revivalmotoring.com/B4B, info@revivalmotoring.com on PayPal. Just give us, I don't know, whatever, man, $2. That's huge.
B should
Yeah.
make an OnlyFans, Grubby Martinez says.
I honestly, hear me out. All right.
All right, let's hear it.
I'll hear you out.
I already thought about it, right?
All right.
So Bucks for the boys, they can send tips.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be pornography or anything like that. It could
It
be
doesn't.
automotive because it could be a form of like a Patreon, but another way. Because, if you're going to spend money on OnlyFans, you might as well spend money for the Bucks for the boys. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
show us
Bit
some love.
of
Different part of the brain, but yeah.
bit
Yeah.
of,
Maybe when you're done, throw us some money, you know?
All right, so it's something that is in the, collective, this and that. You could share stuff on there.
pics of
You got a good sound effect for that?
feet.
Pics of your
I don't think
car.
anyone's got a good sound effect for
could
that.
have special collections. It doesn't have to be just for,
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
but there's
There's a
another
creative
little-
way to use it. Yeah.
Another little, you guys could go on OnlyFans, but you could subscribe for Bucks for the boys then.
Hey, if you hit, I mean,
If you want
it's a
to,
creative idea. I think OnlyFans is going to take a cut that's going to make YouTube's cut look goddamn generous.
I will say that we currently stand at 241 5-star ratings.
ooh, I like that.
Listen,
Whew.
Corey, you have an OnlyFans?
according to my bio on Revival, I do.
Love it.
See, he loves it.
I love it.
Do it.
I love it.
There we
I
are.
love it.
I love it.
Perfect. So no new reviews this week.
That
We
seems
had
quicker.
What's that?
It seems very responsive compared to the other one.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, I think the new iPad's better at that.
Yeah,
Less latency.
yeah. We'd have to wait like.
found the one thing it's good
totally
at.
worth $1,000 I spent
I was just gonna say they should upgrade.
for the same fucking iPad.
So, I mean, but also, like Chuck said, if you don't have the dollars, leave us a podcast review, leave a 5-star review. Actually, you can't even just check 5 stars on Spotify. Or if you want to type something out that we'll read and we'll certainly enjoy, send it over on Apple Podcasts because that's the only place you can actually leave a written
Or
review.
Yeah.
choose your own events or get in the chat room and just harass us.
Yeah,
and,
pop off in the chat room.
and we have Revival Motoring Facebook page that people can join in. It's basically turned into a whole Glizzy page.
It's just a hot dog page at this
and
point.
and we have a Discord too. Rolling,
Discord,
which is just
Discord.
always popping.
Has
off.
anyone been in the Discord?
I had to shut it off because my notifications never
Once
stop.
a week I jump in. I zoom through everything. I take a look, but I mean it's just constantly flowing.
Yeah.
Is it really still
Honestly,
flowing? I feel bad I haven't been there in so long.
It just feeds itself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
we've basically created AI.
The Discord's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah.
I just haven't. It's on my phone. I'm like, I should go in there, but I'm gonna have like at least 12 posts to read.
There's
Well,
a lot.
It's been months.
There's a lot to catch up with.
It would be like hundreds.
Oh, I know, Will.
Yeah,
I know, Will.
it's insane.
It was popping off last time I was in there. I got to get back in there and talk
Yeah,
to
it's
the
cool.
boys.
I'll go through and they can
I'll
show
put a
you.
preview shot of the Tacoma in there.
They like show you like dimensions of people stuff tagged you in, and I'll go check that out. Just reply to that stuff, and I'm out.
How
Yeah.
can you join?
Drop the Tacoma.
The Discord link. You got
yeah, I will
Discord?
send you a link.
I do.
Yeah,
you
I'll
got the
send you a link.
Discord?
Yeah,
got
I'll
Discord.
give it to you right now.
I go on probably similar, like once a week, check out whatever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here's Discord. Let's see. I'm gonna drop a Tacoma
Yeah.
preview. Oh, log in. Oh boy.
I don't know what you want.
I don't know what my password is.
How you want to do that?
That's where a lot of stuff ends.
I
I,
gotta
don't know
search
what my password is.
Charlie Skid Marks.
I don't know. Yeah.
Is that skid marking 102?
I
Is
don't know
that
what it is. Let's see.
the
if I can
password?
find it.
Yeah.
So do you
Wow,
have
my
a
Discord
review?
password doesn't exist.
There are no new reviews this
Okay.
week, but we did have a killer one last week. So if you'd be so inclined, feel
If
free to
anybody
leave
wants
another.
to step up to the plate,
I
dare
am
I say?
deep in a capture right now.
Oh yeah, we already went over the numbers from NASA too. So
We
we're
did.
good.
We crushed
We're
it
good.
all.
All right, we're good there.
Take care of all of it.
So if that is the case, we're gonna hit this button. News. In seemingly repetitious news, A swarm of self-driving cruise taxis block San Francisco traffic
I just opened that up because I was like, I can't believe this.
for hours. So let's see. GM self-driving arm Cruise recently secured a permit to begin charging for driverless rides around San Francisco in its self-driving Robo Taxis. In its short stint on the roads, things haven't exactly been going as smoothly as locals would hope. Last Tuesday, a swarm of Cruise-branded Chevy Bolts malfunctioned simultaneously at the same location, resulting in a blockade of cars across a 4-lane road that reportedly jammed traffic up for hours.
Yeah, like we don't have enough traffic to do
Right,
it.
exactly. In San Francisco yet. Again, this comes from the Drive. So, news of the stuck cruise vehicles was first reported on Reddit. Again, shouts to Reddit. Several commenters called out the location and time that it occurred. The cars occupied 3 of the 4 lanes at the intersection of Goo and Fulton Street in San Francisco around midnight last Tuesday. This caused passing vehicles to utilize just a single lane to navigate the traffic jam. Between 6 and 7 cruise employees reportedly responded to the incident. The first arrived on the scene around 20 minutes after the first hang-up. According to the Reddit post, the rest arrived shortly after and were eventually able to move the cars manually as the cars were said to be lined up around the corner.
So were these all like controlled by GM?
Yes.
And they decided to run them all
Driverless.
in different lanes at the same time?
That they seem to have malfunctioned at the same spot.
Yeah, it sounds like sabotage.
My guess is
They were protesting.
Someone's trying to get a restaurant reservation, had to make everybody else late. Send out the crews to shut them off. I don't get here in 15 minutes, you'll get the table. Oh, I can take care of that.
let's see. From this looks like a statement from GM.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
We had an issue earlier this week that caused some of our vehicles to cluster together.
Yeah, a bit of a cluster fuck, if you will.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's an oops.
That's beautiful.
Is this a
I mean, this is
demonstration
just
of their Super Cruise.
No, not the Super Cruise.
Oh,
This
okay.
is Robo
All right.
Taxis. This is full on
Good,
self-driving taxis. So, and this comes off the heels of, I'd say, a month or so ago. There were reports and, of course, video of one of these things being pulled over by a San Francisco police
I
officer.
remember that.
And then it just took off.
Yeah.
Did they chase it though?
I don't know what they did, actually.
Astonishing that car didn't get gunned down.
I was just going to say they probably just shot at it. Yeah, that's it for that one.
Well, I got one. Toyota, obviously my favorite company now, has run out of $7,500 federal tax EV credits. This happens once you sell 200,000 hybrid/electric vehicles. And now the credit is cut in half for 6 months. Then it's gamed again. It's cut in half another 6 months after that. And then it's gone. This is the third automaker to do so in the country. Tesla hit this in 2018. I remember being a big deal because they all went up in price, $7,500.
Yep.
And GM somehow hit that in 2019.
The hell was GM's? Oh,
The Bolt.
The Bolt.
The Bolt, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sold a
'cause they
shitload of them.
moved, the Volt was it?
The
It was
Volt
the-
and
it
the
was the-
Bolt. They
Yeah,
were
but it
both
was the
out.
Volt. The Volt was the first one, and that was like super successful. That's
Yeah.
what people were really
Yeah.
kind of pushing.
So, so if you're looking at like the, what's that, RAV4 Prime everybody's hyped up about because it was cheap and fast.
Not anymore.
Gotta be, I don't know, $3,000 more now. So
What's the price on the GR hatch?
has that never come out?
No,
Still not out. Yeah.
nothing.
How's that even possible?
Nothing.
Well, aren't they getting delivered to buyers soon?
Nothing.
Do you think they just?
Go on, Toyota.
Do you think they just secretly aren't going to do it?
I think this goes back to what you were talking about earlier in the car, the Mandela effect. It never happened.
Oh, you think that when they turned on the collider today,
Yep.
Yeah.
Just erase the GR
it
Corolla.
erased the GR Corolla?
It never happened.
No one's ever heard. There's no such thing as a GR Corolla.
Yeah, GR Corolla.
It's like the Berenson Bears.
Yeah.
Bernstein.
It's
Hate to
well,
see
or
that.
like what do you call it? Not Shaq. What was the other dude's name? Sinbad.
Sinbad. It's Shazam.
Shazam.
Shazam. Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah.
That's total bullshit, but that was real.
Everything-
Shazam was real.
Shazam was real.
I mean, it's just
You collect
It
VHS
really was.
tapes. You got to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
there's got to be a copy out there.
Yeah.
No, the CIA.
Somewhere in the multiverse.
CIA wiped them all.
Yeah.
This.
I don't think the CIA is doing. I think it's that CERN goes. It's stuff just goes away.
All right.
Just like I went to Baja's today and it was a
know.
sandwich joint.
Have you seen The Sun recently?
Yeah, it's red now.
This
Crank
is
that baby on. It's all done. So could buy GR hatch.
This is truly just speculation. It says base price for the GR Corolla is going to be between 40 and 50. Which
yeah,
we kind of
Dan, we
assumed
heard that
anyway.
about years ago. I want a real price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's still nothing.
Can you
from
configure it on
Toyota.
their website and not get a price for it?
I don't even know if it's available to configure on their
No.
website.
Because it's not
not.
real. It's going.
It'll show up. You go to the like GR section. It shows up as like a vehicle, but it not. A
We're going to read about
configurable
Subarus
option.
being dependable cars now. No one
yeah.
remembers.
Someone spent money on them, you know.
Yeah, it's just upcoming vehicles.
What's up, Lupin? What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah?
he knows. I got another Toyota news.
Yes.
More Toyota news?
Not super exciting, but Toyota's recalling 46,000 Tundras in the USA. The vehicle recall is because of certain nuts on the rear axle that can loosen over time, and in some cases fall off, causing the axle stub shaft assembly to separate from the axle.
Wow.
Which is not good.
I mean, bye-bye axle.
Yeah, if complete separation occurs, this can affect vehicle stability and brake performance, increasing the risk of a crash. That would suck. Does the axles let go? See you later.
Yeah. Keeping on the train of recalls, Ford recalls 63,000 Broncos and Rangers over a windshield that may detach. So as it turns out, there are approximately 63,300 Ford Broncos and Rangers that are affected. More precisely, 39,063 Bronco units built between December 8th, 2021 and April 12th, 2022, so not too long ago. And 24,231 Rangers. The documents state that the problem was first identified on a customer's Ford Bronco in early April of 2022, which led Ford to further investigate the issue. It seems as like the issue stems from ambient humidity and temperature during the actual baking process of when the windshield is put on.
All right.
So that glue might just say,
not for me.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm done. Besides the windshield problem, the affected cars could also have issues with extra wind noise or a water leak. Imagine like you're driving down the highway and you're like, yeah, it seems like it's real loud in here
As
all
a
of a
Ford
sudden.
product.
Yeah, it's real loud in here all of a sudden.
And it just right off.
Just goes away.
Well, it's like the Tesla with
The
the roof.
Tesla roof.
The roof just
May fly.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah, May.
There was a recall because not even a recall. It was a one-off. Customer picks up their Tesla. They're cruising down the highway, and the roof just.
Yeah, fuck it. You got a convertible now.
Yeah.
Well, keep it on the Bronco ticket here.
Yeah.
Congratulations, European listeners, because you can now be a Ford Bronco owner. Because they're coming to European showrooms late next year. And I would love to see someone driving a Bronco Raptor or a Bronco period around some of those roads like Florence,
God.
etc.
Yeah.
Because there ain't any room.
The hilarity that would ensue if you just like took a Bronco into Rome.
I was driving a Fiat 500 in Florence, and I was like, I'm going to hit this person's dinner table.
It's crazy.
Because I'm in a fucking alleyway that was a highway.
I was eating dinner at Trastevere, and like,
This is Italy.
we were in Rome, and like, we're at dinner, and this car's just coming down. I'm like, where's this car going? And they just keep going, and then they take a right, and I'm like, I mean, I'm in front of the grill. Like, what do you want? So I had to get up, and we like scooched the table over. They like turned on, and we moved the table back and just sat back down.
Continued a
It was
beautiful
crazy.
meal.
Yeah.
Hit
The
this
old-
person's dinner table. That's funny.
This is coming.
Grab a breadstick.
They're coming in strictly limited numbers. Only left-hand market. So you
Limited numbers
you're
here as
fucked.
well. So
Yeah, exactly. And that's the third quarter 2023. No other details yet, like pricing, which I'm sure will be astronomical in Europe. It would be such a terrible / wonderful car to have out there.
you know who's gonna get one of these things?
Who's that?
Hamilton, Richard Hamilton.
Yeah,
We'll get one of these for sure.
good for him. You know.
But he loves that like Americana.
Yeah, well, he could get one even if they weren't coming.
Well, that for sure. But also he just lives out in the middle of nowhere. He's got a lot of land, whatever.
Yeah,
he
if
loves
you
that.
live out in the woods, whatever.
He's
But
got.
if you
He's
live
like,
in a city, man.
he's got like the F-150 pickup trucks, the Mustangs, all the like the
got
weird.
the Raptor.
Yeah, big Ford guy.
Big Ford guy.
Big Ford guy.
Love to see it.
Speaking of Ford stuff, Ford has filed a trademark for the use of Thunder.
Thunder?
Thunder is the name for
Thunder and
F-150
lightning.
for F-150, Ranger, and Maverick.
Oh, it's the
It's gonna be
Thun.
their
Oh,
electric.
electric
Thunder,
Ranger.
yeah, some sort of addition.
Isn't the Lightning?
It would make sense. It would make sense that
Thunder
the
and
internal
lightning?
combustion
It's-
one will be
Just
Thunder.
like, this one's
Right?
Thunder.
No, it would be better if the Australian one was Thunder instead of Lightning.
Why is that, Chuck?
Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah,
Everybody knows.
yeah. Some men at work.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are getting it done. If they,
God,
they're
what
gonna
a good
use,
song.
I mean,
have-
go ahead.
You got
So
Grubby?
like I actually learned about like Australian thunder the other day
Yeah.
because I found out they have green clouds when a very bad like thunderstorm comes in and stuff.
A lot of algae in it or something? Or
Yeah,
I don't-
green clouds
it's like,
down there?
You didn't look that up?
Solium or something like that.
Sodium?
I don't know what it is.
Mountain
Because it
Dew?
just happened in South Dakota, so
Justin's
people in
on it.
Australia are like,
Josh
oh,
is
I'm on this.
Josh is on it.
happens all the time.
They get green clouds over there?
Green clouds, look at it.
Get the
Or
what's the
type in
reason?
South Dakota green clouds.
I'll tell you what, that is Photoshopped. I mean, the whole sky is green. I'm not an expert.
someone definitely removed all the magenta and black from that photo.
slid the hue.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Thunderstorms. There have been many theories.
All right, go to the
Aliens.
Yeah.
I read this on Reddit. But
Yeah.
if the clouds where I originally started seeing them was South Dakota has green
It
clouds.
says if you see
yesterday.
green clouds, prepare for the worst.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like very, very bad like storm.
I'm thinking it's got to be something to do with acidic rain or
If you
something.
just type
That's
in
some Alex
why
Jones
are-
shit.
Why are clouds green?
Yeah.
They got videos.
They're
of
doing
them.
green clouds.
Yeah.
They turn the clouds green.
Why?
Why are clouds
Green clouds. Yeah, do that.
clouds?
Green clouds.
there we go.
clouds.
Why do
Before a
birds suddenly
tornado,
appear?
it says.
Do you think birds are real?
No.
Like when thunderstorm and heavy rain is strongly.
Oh, when the sun's red now. That makes
when
sense.
the reddish sunlight.
Ah, see, they already changed it on
Change the
the
sun
Google.
color.
Yeah.
Hate to
High
see it.
water constant.
It's photoshopped out.
That is 100% cyan and yellow.
Yeah, we can fix that.
Thanks for that, though. That
Yeah.
was-
Pretty useless information.
Yeah, but this is what you were talking about. Is this the
we were
information?
talking
No,
about
because we
Who's
can
that
go.
fan?
exactly.
Australia
Bro, we
has
having
those
different
thunder.
stuff.
Then Steve gets upset.
Whatever the next one is.
I'm still with internal combustion will remain thunder. Team lightning, thunder and lightning.
Could have
Yeah.
been a
there
case
was
he
a-
was investigating.
I would think the electric Bronco is going to be called the Thunder.
We called
Thinking
the
of
green-
thunder and lightning. It's like
green
shake and bake.
cloud.
Ricky Bobby.
Bronco
Yeah.
Thunder.
Bronco Thunder.
I mean, that's better than the fucking Warhog or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
I know Thunder's
Warthog.
Oh, Warthog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunder just
Warthog.
it's pretty bad. But let's do it.
I like it better than some of the other stuff. You doing your own research over there?
What's going on over
That's
there?
it, man. Do your own
Oh,
research.
no.
Yeah,
no.
he's deep in the research.
He's on Reddit R large naturals is what he's on right now.
Yep, sure is.
Dolphin was using a fish.
What?
Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah, he's on another level right now. Dolphins. I don't even do. What the fuck? He's having a time over there.
It's deep
I think
into
he's
it.
on a green cloud.
It's deep into
You know
it.
what? Speaking of green,
Yep.
it would take
The fish
GMC 17 years to clear the Hummer EV waitlist at its current production weight.
No,
Wait.
that's almost as long as Rivian.
That might be longer.
So there's
Rivian.
that big of a wait list, or is there's like 17
So,
of them
where's
have to be
production
made?
Due to
that's
supply
slow, right.
constraints, General Motors is building around a dozen Hummer EVs a day. With a waitlist of 77,000 people, it would take the automaker 17 years to satisfy the demand at its current pace.
There's that many people that want it?
77,000 currently.
That's a lot, though.
It's a lot for a pretty ugly truck. But GM spokesperson says it will soon ramp up production as battery cell availability is soon to improve. GM has been using outsourced LG battery cells in order to build its packs. Let's see. What else do I got here about this? This guy, he's still freaking out of this dolphin.
It was a video of a dolphin with a fish giving it. It's like,
No, I think they did find that dolphins one of the only like sea is technically a mammal, right?
Very horny creature.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 they're very.
Yeah.
Frisky.
So
Very
I
greasy.
was a dolphin for Halloween.
Greasy out there.
you were a dolphin for Halloween.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I went on a cruise ship and I was a dolphin for Halloween.
Damn, you have
You've been a dolphin for Halloween twice?
Oh, like three
Oh,
times.
you're an expert on the subject matter.
That's my favorite costume.
You got
bro.
dolphin.
Are you kidding me?
You got dolphin noises?
Is
Yeah.
greasy.
And I would jump around like I'm swimming, so jump from one side, doing.
Damn.
You want me to show you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
What do you
For our
got?
listeners. Oh wow, he's jumping around like a dolphin.
Is that what they do? Do they follow the cruise ship?
I don't know, man.
You were on it.
I was only.
He wasn't looking for dolphins. He was being a dolphin.
Yeah.
I was looking for the fish.
All right. Just to wrap up this Hummer EV stuff, the struggle to secure sales has to do with the Hummer EV's packs, size of over 200 kilowatt hours, weighing in at 3,000 pounds.
That's nice.
Battery pack weighs 3,000 pounds by itself.
Yeah.
So it's a third of the truck's weight. This truck weighs 9,000 pounds.
Oh, love it.
How much do the batteries weigh?
3,000 pounds.
Oh, each.
So yeah, so its whole battery pack, is 3,000 pounds.
My listening skills weren't great right there.
That's all right. That's all right. It's okay. That's okay. We'll circle back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, I mean, they're. It's not like they're building battery packs for whatever this thing was.
The Rivian?
No, what's the thing that Josh said gets stuck in the city?
Oh, the bolts.
Yeah, I mean, those battery packs got to be a fraction of the size.
Yeah.
Of that thing. So. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can ramp it up. They're building their own plant, and they're going to be able to grow to quote unquote thousands later in 2020.
Thousands.
It is July.
They put all that effort into making it crab walk. That's why.
That's right. We
The
saw the
most
video of it. You
useless
just
thing
like
I've ever seen.
You had a crab walk.
That was pretty cool in the video, though. I don't know what you're.
Where do you think you would use that though? That's the thing I don't really.
But that exact spot that they were avoiding rocks, which they could have just turned.
The 70,000 elderly people who cannot park.
There you go. Just crab walk over them. Speaking of giant American car companies, Stellantis designer Thierry Matraz, chief designer for Citroën, special brand I've never heard of called DS, says he wants to dump all screens in cars. And I'm about this guy.
I've seen.
Yeah, a big fan of this.
He says it's a big trend at the moment to have a lot of screens, but I think it's a little bit stupid. He's French. Because, in fact, they do not have any more dashboard, only a big screen. It isn't our philosophy because, in fact, to have not any more dashboard. What the hell?
This is direct English translation.
Yeah, this is a rough
So he's not going to have
translation.
any in the DS. Our target is to delete all the screens in our future interiors. The problem with the screen is when you switch off your screen, you're just left with a rectangular black surface with all the fingerprints.
Yeah.
It's not very
Like our
sexy.
TV.
It's not very luxury. Of course, we need to deliver the information for the driver. It's a big challenge. He does not have a solution yet, though.
I'm not.
But there's a solution. You just put a fucking dashboard in the car.
I would
Everybody wins.
love to get rid of the screens. I'm not a big screen guy, but
Same.
give me a really tactile button that's nice. Focus all that effort from a screen to a really nice pushed button.
Yeah.
A knob that has a nice click to
Nice
it.
feel.
Yeah.
Like a bass knob.
Like a good central.
Yeah, that one. I was messing with that.
The bump knob I got.
Yeah.
280 degrees of possible bass on my new.
I don't want you even
competition
put it in
stereo.
though. You just leave it up at 11.
Don't you think the
You have the
screens-
option in case the wife drives it.
Yeah. Or they'd leave it up at 11.
Yeah.
She's a big fan.
Yeah, she'd be a big fan of that.
You guys think the screens are distractions though? I find it could be a distraction though.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's a distraction for sure.
I argued that it was a distraction in the Teslas, and then I drove one, and I just totally forgot it was
Yeah,
there.
but you're not really driving the Tesla.
There's other ones like in Cadillac
Fair.
that are the entire,
Dash.
literally the entire
right?
dash.
Even on the new
Yeah.
Escalades.
And then they allow for the passengers to do other stuff. So okay, it's fine. It's not the driver, but if the passenger's playing a game or watching a movie, it's naturally going to distract the driver.
Yeah.
I'm not with it. I like
Yeah.
older cars anyways.
Yeah, I like that older car, push a button, tactile feel.
Watching Saving Private Ryan while your buddy's driving.
Right, yeah.
Oh
How
my
you
God.
supposed to
Sound
react.
on.
Yeah.
Watching Terminal List.
Yeah, exactly. What a show. But yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I don't like a bunch of screens. I think it looks like shit. With that said, I put big screens in all my cars at this point.
You did, yeah.
But it's not the whole thing. I like that. I like real gauge clusters. I think they look nice.
Right.
Just the needle
Rather than
sweeping.
a full digital display.
Yeah, my truck has a full digital display. It's dumb. It changes. Who gives a shit?
The Tacoma or the Beamer?
No, the Beamer. The Tacoma's got full digital nothing. That baby.
That's true. You just put
Analog.
a 6-inch.
Well, I put a screen in it, because I
Yeah.
put a screen in everything. Because it's got Android Auto. I'm addicted to that. And I need the 70s radio announcer to tell me there's cops ahead.
Right.
Maybe they want to take it to the disco.
Disco fever.
How does it go?
What year is the
There's
Tacoma?
cops ahead. Maybe they want to take it to the
99?
disco.
Okay.
I think what year's Tacoma? 99.
No, that's an 01.
Oh, excuse my French.
Yeah.
Two-door?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2-door.
Screens
like
are
it
not
then.
sexy.
Get that 6-foot bed. Never seen nothing like it.
Yeah. It's good. It's
I
good.
saw a newer one with a super, it was a super cab with a super extended bed.
Hate to see it. What's this guy doing? Super stuff?
Super everything.
I don't like that at
It's
all.
very super.
Super stuff.
He's just doing super stuff with that thing.
Kanye West is working on a concept car.
I love this.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kanye has had his hand in many different things, but not much is known about said concept vehicle except a side image. Matter of fact, I'll bring it up for you boys.
Don't they say
He's
what
had
he
his
wants to make it
hand
out
in
of,
many
though?
different things and many different people.
The
Foam.
Donda foam vehicle,
Oh.
designed, manufactured in the United States.
Amen.
Amen.
Oh, man.
This is from
It's so good. It's so good. This is going to be my favorite car.
Yeah, this is it. When can I submit my
Is that it?
$100 payment?
no. That's
Is that the
not,
man
no.
fam?
That's
This is-
kind of fire.
This is the foam baby.
Is it going to be the vehicle going to be foam in real life?
Foam. Yes, that's
think
what.
it'll come out before the
You
Tesla
guys are
truck?
ridiculous.
Jesus, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see. Designer Stephen Smith has been adopted by the head of Donda Industrial Design to pursue the project. Smith is primarily known for his work on sneakers. His portfolio. That's exactly what we need.
Yeah.
Let's build these Jordans into the movable.
He knows how to
vehicle
make it work with
that'd be
foam.
with what he's
already.
got. Right.
Imagine the sound system
let's
this thing will come with.
see. This is going to be the biggest drop.
Wow. This thing's going limp on me.
Let's see. The release indicates the vehicle will be manufactured in the United
Flaccid.
States. It's led outlets like High Sobriety to speculate that the vehicle in the drawing could be manufactured by Tesla. Interesting. Based solely on the fact that
Wait, did it just say it would be manufactured by Tesla?
based solely
It's
on the fact
fucking
that West
unbelievable.
and Elon Musk are apparently friendly.
So they're
What does that mean?
It's absolutely.
Yeah. Because they've talked to each other one time.
Let's see. Stephen Smith, with 37 years of experience in sporting goods, footwear, military electronics, and apparel design, is appointed as head of
Oh,
Donda
is it going to have military electronics in it?
Industrial Design.
Terminal list, baby.
We all know will.i.am and his famously
No.
very good, vehicles. So let's hope this doesn't turn out that way.
I mean, Kanye West is another level than Will.i.am.
Yeah.
Right, he is.
Well,
yeah,
I
for
am
sure.
has stepped out with some heat, just like Kanye though. Like with the SLR McLaren, like no top. They both had that one right there. You know what I'm talking about?
He owns one, or the one he tried to design.
No, not they owned. I thought. Or
Oh
they
yeah, I
used
mean,
for
he,
the
they
website.
all
what
own
he's
great cars.
when will.i.am's letting designers do the design,
Didn't he do like a weird
Oh,
beetle
so-
or some shit? Like
he's done a lot
Pull
of
it up,
terrible,
Josh.
terrible.
Let's see.
yeah, we
let's
did
see.
a whole podcast on the terrible cars Will.i.am has done.
You know,
pretty
musically, he's one of the most talented human beings.
Will.i.am?
I
Yeah.
love his song
Oh, no.
about the strippers.
Yeah.
Will.i.am?
Absolutely, by a landslide.
No.
Yeah.
My
Major
favorite-
producer, like some of
Yeah,
the.
that thing right there. What was that? That was like a beetle, wasn't
I
it?
think it
It
was
was,
built
yeah.
off of
That he
Detach
put like
chassis,
200
yeah.
grand in.
That looks like a
200
Horus.
grand? You mean?
It was like Cruella
Oh,
de Vil's car.
900,000.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you put $900,000 into that thing.
And this
We coulda
is
got our-
Tesla,
Super truck.
Yeah, that's ugly as hell.
and
a
then
trophy
this is
truck.
his other thing.
that was a Will.i.am. Was the name of the vehicle?
Yeah, and the most recent car he ruined.
I think that was a DeLorean.
Yeah, that one was.
We could have got 2 trophy trucks, Chuck.
I know.
You
man.
definitely could have got 2. You guys could have went racing.
Yeah, we could have been
Could have went racing.
tearing the streets up.
And then he did this recently.
What was that originally?
SLS.
Mercedes AMG GT.
Oh, AMG GT. Yeah.
Which this is the least
I was
offensive
gonna
one.
say that's the best one out
Yeah.
of all of them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the best one by a mile. Oh, look at that. He always does suicide doors. That's his thing. Wow, that's like a
That one's kind of
crazy
cool.
suicide door.
That one's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, but besides that,
So that first one you guys showed, that thing looks like a Morgan.
The bottom of the front bumper dipping on that car bothers the shit out of me.
yeah,
Like you couldn't just give it an air dam. Like it's got to dip in. It just looks weird.
Right.
Yuck.
yeah.
Right.
It noses that thing out. If that went flat, it'd be like, oh, all right.
It's like
I
a
don't
really,
like the
really
G-Wagon
bad
front.
chin.
Yeah, I do have the G-Wagon front kind of.
Yeah,
Odd guy, strange guy.
His design.
Strange dude.
shout out.
Yeah, definitely strange cat. But when you look into like what he has his hands in musically, you're like, I didn't know he was involved in all this stuff.
I swear you're talking about Kanye West.
But I think here's another
He's a
one.
goddamn genius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is a genius. Has anyone watched that documentary on him that he filmed himself?
Yeah,
Have you?
That blew me away.
on Netflix.
Oh my
No, I
god!
gotta see this.
I was like,
His
how,
buddy-
this guy had the forethought to be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna start filming myself
Oh, I heard he
To
was
make a
filming himself for
documentary-
like forever.
about myself.
Well, in all reality, he had his boy that was filming. He was filming for him, so
Yeah.
he was conscious of it. But
Yeah.
his boy was like, like the camera that I had. Actually, I have one of the cameras. It was like a Canon GL1 or whatever, and he was just filming them from way back in the day, and then up until
when he went to the Rockefeller offices.
Right.
And he's just rapping for people, and they're just trying to do their job, but he won't leave them alone.
Yeah, it was like the struggle period, and he got all the way up to like Kanye was Kanye, but not like the Kanye of current day. That's when they kind of like fell off when he started doing like
when he got his ego.
When he was like George Bush hates black people. That's kind of when they like.
Yeah, so
I can imagine a lot of people.
I gotta sign off.
Gotta go.
remember
George Bush is calling.
Remember what's his face was on screen with him at that point?
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. And he was like,
that's a funny clip. Yeah, that's a legendary clip.
Yeah, it
really is. Yeah. Let's see what else do we have. Nah, that's not really. I don't even want to cover that one. Just kind of boring.
I got one funny one.
What do you got?
So Ferrari had a gathering of 80 Monza SP1 and SP2 cars at Fiorano, which is their test track. Now,
tell me someone crashed.
No, even better.
It all started raining.
Oh my God.
Yeah, these cars don't come with roofs from Ferrari, and it rained like a son of a bitch. And there are 80
this
of
is
them.
the Italian way. Like, don't even look at the weather.
all owned by multimillionaires at least. So that's $184 million worth of cars out in a goddamn rainstorm. I guess the days before that, great events. 5-star hotels, dining. Then it was a downpour, and all these cars were outside. So there hasn't been much media coverage of this. The only video of it is a guy from Ferrari running to the car spotter who's taking a video of him to throw him out. But yeah, that sucks. Bet you wish the factory gave you a roof.
Yeah.
No one, like, no tarp, no nothing to put over it? Like,
Nothing.
I don't think you can put it. I mean,
remember it's the 1-seater like that one and the 2-seaters.
Right.
Like
no one ran out there to try and drive it away.
No, there's no place to drive. You're in the middle of a test track in the middle of the Italian countryside.
Indoors somewhere.
No, inside
under a tree.
That's what I'm saying. Anywhere. You're at a test track. There's got to be a
the people that drive
garage.
these things. They don't go in the rain either. So they weren't about to get wet.
Fair point. Fair point.
So
I'm thinking about the way I'd handle it.
That's not the way that's not the way they'll handle it.
Yeah,
send somebody out there to drive it away, but that's
that's
the Italian way.
Fabrizio, get out there.
Yeah.
Chop, chop.
Get these things out of here.
Somebody also crashed a bread van.
I saw that.
Yes, that car has apparently been crashed multiple times.
Oh, all right.
And it's one of those deals where that car sold for $30 million, right? It's bread van, Ferrari 250 GTO, I believe, bread van race car. And now a couple of friends of mine, they sent it to me yesterday, and we were just joking, like, now it's just the provenance of owning that VIN number.
Yeah.
Because there's not much left, if anything.
They're all like that, though. The vintage race
car.
ones, the VIN plate's worth so much money, they'll never total it.
Right, that's it. Yeah.
Because it's not going to cost you $30 million to rebuild the car.
Right.
It costs a couple $100,000.
Right.
Slap some panels together.
Yeah, and that's that.
Then it was crash at a race. It's more provenance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it did
Track
crash
used.
again. Yeah.
Track ready.
That's what, like third or fourth time or something.
Yeah, that's what I was reading up.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
like at Goodwood, you'd see every now and then somebody would rub, and then you just got a guy on the side of the track with an English wheel rolling out a fender for the thing. You're
What do you think about
this is what
Goodwood?
these guys do? All right.
Yeah.
Those guys don't need guys to move their Ferraris without roofs.
No.
They're just rebuilding them on the side of the racetrack. That's money.
Yeah, that's
That's some money right there.
That's,
hey, Mario,
that's
get me a
leave the
fender
car
for
out
this
in the
thing.
rain
Just
money.
rub the Jag
Yeah.
XK.
Did you guys like Goodwood? Did you
It's always
talk about
entertaining.
that's
that
a
stuff
yeah.
already?
Yeah. I forget whatever it's called, McNulty, whatever, that
McNulty?
fan car.
T1P?
Sergeant? McNulty.
Is
With
that
the
what it
little,
is?
Like, it looked like a jet engine on the back, kind of.
That might have the grayish one.
Kind of
Like,
looked like a Pagani.
Oh, the fan
too.
car?
the fan car that
That
just
thing
That was
looks
crazy.
sick.
yeah, tiny and just destroyed the
There was a 4-rotor S15.
yeah.
That guy, I saw that, and saw a couple of those Ferraris too ripping it. A
Yep.
couple, all the sick stuff.
Yeah, it's wild.
I like just watching
It's
it.
such a cool because
Background on YouTube.
I was gonna say when it's going on, you can put it on live and watch whatever, and then usually that weekend within a day they'll have here's the best of here's top 10 runs from the weekend or the practice
Is
or
it like a
qualifying or whatever.
competition?
It is.
It is.
It's a timed. Yeah, I don't know.
Depending on how you enter.
Right.
They do Goodwood itself does such a good job on their YouTube channel and with their media, probably because they have unlimited money, of like putting stuff out immediately and really well done. It's just like, wow.
It's almost like live
That's
edits.
royal family money putting this stuff out, It's the camera angles are so good. They get the whole thing timed out. Even you watch it live, and it's just like watching like a professional sporting event. We're like,
Yeah.
how, they don't miss this car for a second on this track. Like,
Yeah, making
it's
the switches
bananas.
all
So
the
it
way
must
up.
make it real easy for them to just dump it on YouTube.
Yeah, is that thing really just hanging? It's
I've gone limp.
Flaccid mic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
It-
I'm gonna have to start holding it.
It's
you know?
good. It's
Gotta
good.
cup the bottom.
Right where it is.
Grip the base.
Yeah, gotta
Yeah.
grip the base.
Do we have anything else for news, or is that it?
No, fuck
That's
this.
it.
Let's keep moving.
Let's talk to you boys.
Let's hear it.
So, where do we start? So, actually, I'll give you an introduction. So, for those who may not be familiar with them, they have found their way onto Mr. Jimmy Oaks and actually all the Connecticut Boys YouTube channels, realistically, over the past couple of years. Grubby's made multiple appearances. Stevie's made multiple appearances. And now you find yourself working for Jimmy full-time, right?
Yeah, full time.
Full-time. So what is your actual position for Jimmy?
I'm doing creative direction for the brand.
Okay.
Pretty much. So aside from the YouTube channel, we have like the merch and
Yep.
the merchandise side is like me, RJ, and now we have another employee, Eddie.
Yep.
So I organize all the designs. I get all the designs like commissioned if I don't do the designs myself.
Yep.
It was one of those things too when I signed on. Jimmy was like, "You're gonna, wear a couple different hats, but mainly that's what the bread and butter of it was to do like creative direction. He wanted
Yep.
the brand to have just a different feel and a different soul to it. So he came to the guy.
So I was going to say is I don't know all of your history, but I know you've worked in that realm.
Yeah.
Not necessarily applied it to automotive stuff, but that, dare I say, hype beast realm.
Yeah.
That streetwear, culture style of things. How long were you involved in that stuff?
I've been, for the lack of better words, like around like hype culture, streetwear stuff, music. I started in music. I started doing like music a long time ago, and
Yep.
I've done a lot of different things through music. And with that, I've just, I've DJ'd, I've produced, I've been an artist myself and stuff. And we always like pair audio visual. So like video and visual and like graphic design stuff has always just been like in my world because I was always like very aesthetic driven. Like I
Yep.
like things to look certain ways to, get certain like messages across or different like promotion or different type of marketing. I think really what I've always been into is like marketing in some sort of way, in a weird way, because
Yep.
I've always like packaging things in a certain way. But I would say I've been doing that my whole adult life, since I went to school and dropped out of school at 18, 19, and ever since then I've just been out here just doing different creative endeavors that, definitely had to do with all of
A mix of those.
things that got me to where I'm at right now. for
Right,
sure.
right. Because I was going to say, like, it seems like it's a pretty natural transition for you. You're just you're applying it in a different medium, but you're still kind of doing you're doing the same stuff essentially.
Yeah, that's very well put. It's just like you said, applying it in a different medium, because creativity, I've always had to apply it for different endeavors that I've been in, and I've always gotten really good responses in different little worlds that I've been involved in. And, the car world has been very welcoming
Yep.
to everything that I've been able to, kind of bring through Jimmy. Jimmy's has a large platform and stuff. So
Yep.
it's been really cool to see everybody not accepting. I don't know if the accepting is the word, but taking
Being
to,
open to
being
it.
open to exactly
Yeah.
like the styling and stuff of things that, because I don't see automotive and car world that much different from like sporting, like skating or
Yep.
like hip hop. It's like they're all very intertwined to me. So it's not like that. It wasn't that crazy, and I've been around cars and stuff like in my life, and I know like everybody knows a car guy growing up, and they're just dudes you went to school with.
Yep.
That were into a lot of the same things. They just had extreme hobby of wrenching on cars and being fanatics about different things with cars. So
It is and we talked about this a handful of times over the years, a very natural progression.
yeah,
Because either us in here or everybody that we know generally has either a skateboarding or BMX background, and it kind of, you know, happens to be, we all kind of make fun of it. Oh, look for the white kid with all the tattoos and a black shirt.
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
Shit. You're like, that's literally everybody. So that I can see how, you know, it all translates and is kind of the same stuff. Because even I could remember, there was a point where I was into like that hype beast culture stuff, looking at different sneakers and things of that nature, and it just all transitions.
For sure.
How Jimmy's open to everything that you, because a lot of the stuff, it's really, really good, and it's different for the, it's not, I get very bored with a lot of the automotive stuff, especially the stuff, you know, I don't know, in the past couple of years, I kind of get tired of the cookie cutter stuff. It's all, you know, nobody's really doing anything different, but you guys, I mean, you put out a poster with Larry Bird and Magic Johnson on it. And you know what I mean? It's just, and you guys are doing on the YouTube channel, just making rap videos about cars. Matter of fact, there's a multiple rap songs on Spotify, but about, you know, a Jay-Z, a Chaser, right?
Chaser, yeah. That was one of the bigger ones.
And it's just different stuff that, does a lot of that stuff come naturally, just happen?
Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff just like, as far as like the music stuff, that's just natural. I've always been a music
that's
guy.
You kind of really.
Yeah, so if you get me, you meet me, like music is involved somehow. We're gonna be doing something with music, or we're gonna listen to music, or what it is I get around new people and people that have always wanted to like make a rap song or something. For some reason, they just confide in me. And it's like, well, I could actually produce a rap song for you from A to Z. So like, let's do it. Yeah. So all of my friends, like if they show any slight interest in like making a song or something, and they have any type of like kind of cadence or rhythm, I can work with it. We're gonna make a song. I got a song with him, a video with him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit.
So that's just my spirit. It's like, I don't know, I feel like I bring that out of people in the best way possible.
It's just, that's something you just naturally.
Yeah. I just, music, I don't know where it really came from. I guess growing up, I was always just into production and beats. I used to like just beats, just like straight up beats. Like I used to like read the pamphlets of like CD covers and like look for the producers who were producing them, and like the samples. I would listen to like all the old samples and stuff. And I was just a nerd of that, in that sort of beats. And then I got a little older, and then we started like rapping, because to make beats, it was so expensive to get the equipment back in the day. Yeah. But nowadays it's like you got you got a laptop and a program for $300. You can do everything that the professional or whoever is doing, you know. So as I got older, I learned how to actually do the production myself, and I ventured off into that. Self-taught, different people, like linking with different people and learning stuff, because anybody who makes music, you've learned from different people, but mostly I would say just like it was a very self-taught process, just like absorbing, being in different rooms and just
taking it all in.
Taking it in, and then, you know, like I did production for people, and then DJing. I did DJ. I still DJ to this current day. You know, still
kill it, DJ.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
I forgot what show we're at. What were we at? Staggered.
Yep.
And I was just like, God damn, man. Steve DJing, this is insane. Funny. I was hyping that up all fucking
we
day.
get on here.
I love that.
We get on here and we talk so much shit about DJs at car shows.
Yes, because they suck usually.
Yeah, and then we were like,
that's what he kept coming up to me and hyping it. Yeah, I think it's an ode to like what you were saying, kind of with like the staleness and kind of that I noticed, because before I started working with Jimmy, I was hanging around for maybe like a year or so, you know, just as a homie, and just like I was, you know, I always had my camera. I was just always doing like just edits out of the love of it. You know, I like capturing cool stuff, and I just, you know, the car scene that is around Connecticut and stuff is really happening. Like a lot of the young guys, it's like dudes our age.
It really, really is. Like I, you know, obviously everybody sees the West Coast and stuff like that, sure, but like Connecticut in particular, there's a lot. I honestly wouldn't even hesitate, people may not like it, but calling it kind of the hub of the East Coast as far as the cars. There's so much shit that happens in Connecticut.
We have a lot going on between, you know, Jimmy, Tommy, now DJ as well. He's coming up. Adam is obviously from Connecticut. He reps Connecticut real heavy. Yeah. the wiring specialty guys are out there.
There's a bunch.
FCP Euro.
I was gonna say FCP. Lime Rock's there. Jamie Marsh is based out of Connecticut.
Like, there's some big hitters.
There really is. Yeah.
So it's just happening. So I picked up the camera and started shooting stuff from a different angle.
Yep.
And I think that was something that I noticed even from, the first year of before, like, working with Jimmy officially. It was just like all the car stuff seems like everybody is like not doing the same thing. Less about the cars, because it's like I see the cars and I like the cars, but just like from a creative standpoint, it's like everything looks the same. Everybody's taking the same angle picture.
Yep.
Everybody has the same filter settings. Everybody's camera work is the same. And it was like I kind of did see where I could come at it with a different angle that might be like fresh and new. And it's ironic because I use a lot of like vintage like photography camera stuff.
Yeah, it's
like,
cool.
It's old, but it's like new at the same time.
Right. I was gonna say a lot of the fisheye stuff, old like Panasonic stuff too, right?
And 35 millimeter, I shoot a lot on like 35 millimeter, like point and shoots and shit. So it's like it's kind of like the old skate, like an old skate aesthetic.
That's exactly what it reminds me of.
It pairs well with the 90s stuff that everybody is like into with their cars and stuff.
Well, it's easy. I think if you put out a video every day for something that gets stale, or like this, the speed at which Jimmy and you guys put out videos is so fast that like, and I said it when you first kind of came up on this, and I was like, this is so big for this channel. Like, because it appeals. I think it appeals to my generation a lot more when you get that skate look, or you get that. And a more artistic filming end of things, whereas is easy to be stale. It's easy to just be like, all right, hey guys, it's me again. We're doing this today. Where it's something like you said, you're throwing music into it. You're doing artistic shots. You're using vintage filters. It's cool. I hope it turns everything and stuff starts going that way. Because they should be copying it because it's so damn smart.
And that's one thing I think, and I certainly remind ourselves here in what we try to do. It's okay to be creative. It's okay to. I feel like at the end of the day, yes, everybody's covering cars. So unless you interject your personality, what's going to separate you from everybody else? So if you put your personalities in things, whether it be the design, the creativity, the way you shoot the videos, things of that nature, then there's going to be a stamp on it from you and your team, realistically. And that's where, okay, that's what separates. Yes, because at the end of the day, we're all standing in the same parking lot, recording the same cars, or at the same drift event, or whatever. So if you can give it your twist, that's what's going to separate everything.
Definitely. I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more.
How did, so was it just a natural, did Jimmy approach you?
Yeah, Jimmy approached me, honestly. So I had, like I said, been like hanging around for like a year, just as a homie, just kind of around documenting stuff. And I was working at the post office about a year ago. So I had a job at the post office. I was working third shift. Not a bad job, but just not my ideal gig. I'm kind of like I'm a creative dude. It just oozes out of me. So I like to I would get out of work and just do stuff to like fulfill my creative urges.
Yeah.
It's like,
right.
So I was doing that job, and it was right before the new year, just around the time I remember, maybe right around, maybe like Christmas or so. But Jimmy had approached me and was just like, "How much they paying you at the post office?" That's what he said. I put it, and I was like, "Jimmy, talk to me, please. Like, what are you thinking?" And he was like, that is what he said. He was like that. He wanted the brand to have a soul, a different type of soul. He wasn't knocking any of the work or anything that he had done up to this point, but he was like, as far as like with the merch and stuff, he was like, I'm not excited necessarily to come in and see and like wear my clothes and see my clothes, and I want to be excited. I want that feel of, quote unquote, a streetwear hype. I want the brand to feel like more of a soul. I said, bro, like I would love to do that, and we discussed the wages and everything. Yep. And, I quit my job that same week. I was so happy to go in there and tell them fuck off. Like, what? I was so hyped. I'm like, shit, like this is, it really was a perfect opportunity in the sense of, and I, big shout out to Jimmy for seeing that you know, that I could provide that, or I could be that person that could step in and do that. But yeah, I quit the job, started up, and I've been there ever since, and things have been going really well. We've done several drops since I've been there that I've, you know, kind of like conducted and put together with the help of, you know, RJ and everybody. We have a nice little team right now that is growing and going to keep growing. But
you can see it, and you know, just from a outside perspective, Jimmy makes a lot of good decisions.
He's a smart kid. He's a really smart kid. He got a big fat brain in that head.
He does. Especially just, you know, like, okay, he's going to tackle what he's going to tackle. And that's going to be the everyday pumping out a video, car related builds and things of that nature. But the planning ahead and, you know, I knew it like when he hired RJ and it just, okay, that makes sense. He's going to have somebody who can handle that and run with that aspect, the sales or not sales, the storefront.
He's like the brand. I'd say RJ is like the brand manager. RJ does a great job at what he does as well too. You know, he's big shouts to RJ. And
it just makes perfect sense now to have Jimmy doing that stuff, RJ handling that, to have things like Link and other different parts be sold on the website. You're gonna have you're reaching hundreds of thousands of people. Why not lead them to your website? Oh, by the way, here's our own stuff as well while you're here. And obviously that's where you come in as well. What is a typical day for you? Do you know, it kind of often, obviously YouTube, right? That's where the main premise of this is surrounding. Do you guys have a typical work day?
Yeah. I mean, it's typical in the sense that we're there every day. As far as like what the task is going to be every day, it's up in the air, but for the most part, we know Jimmy drops a video every other day. So it's like, if we're not dropping a video that day, we're shooting for the next video, or some days we'll have one day where we don't shoot. It just depends on if he's ahead of the curve shooting.
Right, what's happening.
But for the most part, for me, I get in, I go to my office, so I'll have Lupin with me quite a bit these days, so feed him, blah, 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 hang out. Emails, you know, we're on emails. I'm working with a lot of different like graphic designers and stuff that are like in different time zones and stuff. So sometimes like emails are coming in at weird time, or I've been talking to somebody from last night, so I'm following up on that. I help Jimmy a lot with shooting as well. Everybody like grabs the camera and shoots. So sometimes Jimmy will come and be like, yo, can you help me shoot?
Needs help,
the
right,
video.
Right,
so some days I'll be in there shooting a video with him the whole day and like being in the video and shooting with him. Other days I'm in my office maybe working on an actual task that I have to get done, a design that we're trying to get finished and have to hand in so that we could get it off the printing. We got the screen printers across the way, so we work with them a lot, communicate with them a lot. But, you know, besides that, we try to get out by like 6 o'clock every day. You know, give or take. Sometimes
pretty normal, but right, but there can be.
So that's pretty much a typical day. But in between those days, some days it could be like, yo, we got to go pick up parts from powder coating and wherever.
Right.
We got to go drop off something to the fab guy. Got to take a ride. There'll be days where you're in the car all day.
I was going to say another aspect of that is the traveling.
Yeah, we've been traveling quite a bit now that COVID is like opened up and stuff. So
we're
boogieing.
Yeah. I was going to say, have you enjoyed, you know, going to Florida and different things of that nature?
Yeah, it's been awesome. I've always liked traveling just in general, you know, like traveling is fun to me. We get to hang out and just kind of like, it's cool, you know, because it's like you're working, but at the same time you're getting to get out of your regular environment.
It's a different it's a different thing.
The open road, the way of the road, you can just vibe out. So it's really cool. I enjoy that aspect a lot of it. You know, we're gonna be going abroad very soon, I think, and we're gonna figure it out, but we got some European tour coming up.
Oh, cool!
So
that'll be awesome.
I've never been, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be killer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting some stamps on the passport.
Yeah, for sure.
For
sure.
So what is your favorite camera to shoot with?
My favorite camera to shoot with, so I have all my old cameras. So that's out of those. I have a Panasonic DVX 100A.
Yep.
That I brought down last time I was here.
Yeah. I remember.
that's my favorite out of my fleet. The camera that Jimmy has, if we're talking like DSLRs and stuff like that, or mirrorless, or he has the Sony A7C.
Yep.
That thing's a dream. I mean, it's a pretty sweet camera, you know, as far as that goes. I'm not like super into the newer cameras, to be totally honest, which is like people might be shocked, but it's like I'm not like a
that doesn't fit your weight, your eye, realistically.
I'm getting better at it. Like working with Jimmy, you know, he even like passes me a camera and shows me certain things, like how to frame up shots. It's like I just know throwing my fucking camcorder on and capturing some gnarly shit and then chopping it funky how I be chopping it. Yeah. But it's cool, you know. I'm learning the other side of it too, because I do like high crystal clear stuff, but I like to mix it with the funky.
Oh, it's a great mix of
Sure.
How have you personally adopted to? I guess I can call it fame, realistically, because it's kind of you're part of a bigger automotive YouTube channel. So when
Jimmy's a big deal on the internet,
and then when you go to different events and things like that, how has that been?
It's been really cool, man. I'm really happy with how there's no other way that I would, but just to say, like, I'm happy with how I've portrayed myself being on the internet and just being myself and being true to myself, and really like the way that Jimmy captures me, I like to believe is like, that's truly like,
it's just you.
It's the essence of me. So when people come up and connect with me, they're connecting because they're like, these people are like super fans. They watch the videos every day. So they have a feel like they know you, or they'll ask you something, or they'll talk to you about things that they know you're into. Yeah. So it's not like, I can imagine like certain people that are like famous for things that aren't like really who they are.
They don't get it like an actor.
An actor is
playing 10 different characters, and that doesn't show their personality at all.
That fame has to suck, because like people come up to you just throwing you off all the time probably. But like when I go out to places, people come up to me and just like talk to me, just like, I know you. So it's just like it's a different type of feel. I've had different endeavors in my life that have like brought attention to my person. Yep. Nothing as big as like working with Jim, I'll say for sure, because you know he has 500,000.
I think it's about 500,000. Yeah,
500,000 subscribers on YouTube. His Instagram is just up as well, up there with that, and just his socials. Like he's done a really good job making himself an influencer. He's a true influencer. So it's been really cool being associated with him and being able to, you know, present myself in the true light of what I am. Like, it's like he didn't hire me to be somebody else. Right. He hired me to be myself and to do what I do. Yep. So, you know, big shouts to Jim. I love that.
Yeah, I was going to say it is a good feeling. You can still be yourself, because in a weird way, you guys are producing a show. Yeah. And you know, you're not an actor. You're a person. Like you said, if you can be yourself and just, that's it. It makes it much more natural and easy to accept.
It's a blessing, you know. I'm not like OD super religious or nothing, but it's like the things that you pray for when you know, I want to have a job that I love going to in the morning. Like I'm really in that situation right now where it's like I wake up and I'm like, I'm not pissed to go to work. Yep. It's like I go, if I have like a wild night or whatever, I go talk to my boss about it or whatever. Like I could, you know, it's all good right now, and I'm very fortunate. I don't take it for granted at all. At the same time, but it's been really solid working with Jim so far.
Have you enjoyed learning about cars?
Absolutely, man. Like I'm newer to, you know, the intricacies of cars. As a growing up, I've always like appreciated cars. I'll say this all the time, like what's there not to like appreciate about like hot cars and stuff. But now learning the intricacies, it's a whole nother level. And it's just something else to nerd out about. You know, I've nerded out about a million different things in my life when it comes to like, you know, video, music, artists, different stuff, movies. I like movies and stuff like that. So to me, cars is like, it's a new thing to learn, to absorb. there's a lot to learn.
Oh, it's crazy. It's almost endless.
The intricacies of like what's whack, what's not whack, why certain things are whack, why certain other things aren't whack. That type of stuff is like very similar to just like culture stuff to me, you know.
Yep.
It's like trends and all that stuff. So it's like it's very interesting and learning it. I think from some of the greats, like I get to brush shoulders with like some of the future like legends of like car stuff that like even you guys, you know what I mean? Like when I first met you guys are a big deal to me too as well. It's like I'm rubbing shoulders with like serious car guys. So
Yep.
like, I don't claim to be like know all or know everything all, but you know I'm learning at my own pace.
Yeah, adopting to
Being introduced by like some good people, I feel like, and it's been dope, man. It hasn't been like I haven't felt no weird vibes or nothing, like nobody like pressuring you to know more than I know or
Right,
nothing. Like it's just like it's calm to me, like chilling with the homies.
yeah.
For sure.
The music stuff you guys have, you and Mr. Grubby over there have produced. We've talked about the song. Matter of fact,
One of the greatest tracks of all time,
Yeah.
I think
as far as I can tell.
Let You
have
Go.
it here.
Grubby
Where is it?
Grubby
Look
Martinez,
it
Let
up.
You Go, produced by Stevie World,
Yeah.
coming out.
I made sure.
No,
Did you get rid of it? I made sure Josh had it pulled up early. We were
You can
giving
go
it.
back on YouTube if you type in.
Oh no, I got it.
We're doing a re-release on Talk to Me Nice Studios. We're gonna do an A-side, B-side, maybe with an instrumental.
Oh boy,
Dance track.
Oh man, you're gonna do
extended
like
version,
yeah,
maybe. Extended version.
here
do
we
like
go.
a house mix.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, that'd be sick.
This-
it's kind of housey. Look at him, gorgeous.
Hey guys,
Send that to Louis
it's
Lopez.
Grubby.
Send that off.
Oh, I don't know why. I can't.
Look into my eyes, is it so clear to see? Because Lord only knows it.
It's a banger beat.
That flow you got going is something.
It's like a little bit of a mullet.
The shot with the green screen without the green screen,
Right.
without, in the background is it to me.
This hook, like I legit, when I first seen this a while back, I'm like, this is fucking amazing. Like this is really good, and it's literally sticks in my head. After listening, I haven't listened to it in a while, but after listening to it today, it's gonna stick in my head for like the next few weeks.
You saw me wiping my eyes. I had sun in my eyes there too.
It's a common theme, reoccurring thing.
I need that big room house mix of that.
My
Yeah, you
eyes
guys
are
want to press that
very
out for me?
watery.
Oh
we're
my
gonna-
God,
We're
dude.
gonna re-release it. A-side, B-side, instrumental, London house.
You got to put Grubby on the jacket too. You know, on the jacket, in the jacket,
That was all like we were just
on the
like,
sleeve.
let's do it, and we did it, and that's how it came out.
So
And
I would say our thing is not to cut you off. If you want to keep the train of thought going, I'll let you go.
I got plenty of train of thought.
I'm not trying to
trains.
cut you off, but that song in particular, I want to add in is Jesse's a big freestyle. You know, freestyle music.
Yeah.
Shout out Lester.
Shout
Yeah,
out
big
That's
Lester.
how me
shouts
and
to Lester.
That's how me and Lester
Rest in
actually
peace.
connected because I saw him driving by
So that,
the Drifts track,
and he's always listening.
and
He's
I was like, "Yo,
bumping
bro,
freestyle.
I got a playlist if you want it." You know what I mean?
And one of the coolest things is that when his friends come here with his cars, that's what they're listening
Yeah,
to
they're bumping
still.
freestyle, yeah.
Still.
That's how me
And
and
I
him
don't think it'll ever
connected, bro.
change.
I don't know. I just felt like I got to talk to him because nope. All right, I remember this one other person. His name was Neil. He used to go to races in a Del Sol's green shaved bay, but he was the only other person that used to bump freestyle. So I used to, gravitate towards him. And when I seen Lester doing that, I was like, yo, bro, I got to talk to him. I got to show him my playlist or something like that. And at the time, he didn't have Apple Music.
Yeah.
So I just sent him all the lists of the songs. He's like, yeah, I got like a couple of those, whatever.
Yeah.
Then he got Apple Music, and he's like, yo, you got to send me the playlist this and that. So, yeah. I mean, that's how me and Lester connected on. One of my buddies actually has Lester's red coupe.
Yep.
And he's rebuilding that. So that's also one way I like always remind myself of Lester. Just go by the little shop and
Yep.
it's like, bro, I remember I told Lester that you're my boy, so he could hook you up with the car. And then he went and got the car, and now it's over here. And he doesn't want to sell it, obviously, because Lester meant a lot to him. Because he's like, yo, anytime I had a question,
He was there.
hit up Lester about the AEs, And
Yep.
Yeah, now Ralph has to take over. You know, he's gonna be the new ace.
The guy, yeah. Yeah, it's again, not to go off on a side tangent, but the impact he made and like truly, with those cars being here just this past Sunday was like, it felt right. Like, oh, okay, yeah, he's still here.
Last time I was here, I came to
He was here.
It was the last time we saw him.
It was the last time I seen him, honestly. He was there. He was sitting right in the front.
Yeah.
I remember we were sitting by your skyline.
We were talking shit
just,
with him.
Yeah, we were just talking shit. And
I think that was the last time a lot of people saw him, unfortunately. Because after that, then like a few months later, it was like the bad.
Yeah.
Bad, and then the inevitable happened.
Yeah.
You know,
rest in
his
peace.
soul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
Part of life.
It's it's not easy, and I know a lot of his friends and family obviously are still reeling from it. So, and hopefully, talking about him and hearing things like this are positive for him.
Facts.
Sure,
I mean, I went through a loss recently. My dad and shit. He's also who got me into the freestyle music. So
that's what I was.
It was
tie
like
into to that song too.
Yeah, that I made that like as a joke because me and my dad will always listen to freestyle.
He bumped it too.
And
It's I'm so glad that his dad got to see that video.
Yeah,
hear that. I know he
much,
bumped it in the Jeep.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like that meant a lot to me as well too. Like OG Juan, that was my guy for real.
Yeah, so all that stuff.
Was your dad into cars?
My dad used to have a Samurai.
Hell yeah!
He's a Jeep guy.
He was a Jeep guy now, but he used to be like in the car clubs back in the day with the lowrider, not low, Dayton's and systems, with the chrome arch and he had a Diamante that was hooked up. He had a Crown Vic.
Diamante.
He's a pioneer.
Thursday,
When he passed, he had the GS.
He had a GS.
It was
350,
350, the red
2011. But then after that, the front like diff housing was going, so I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to mess with that.
You got sold it, right?
That's a big job right there. Yeah. So, but my dad also, this is one thing I was mad at him. He had a 2000 GS 400 V8. And I always used to tell him, like, he had it at Meister reps and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like in 2006, like,
Let's
I'll pull
go.
up the pic. Yeah.
Let's
it
go.
just wasn't slammed, but I always used to tell him, like, yo, you got to give me that car. Somebody hit his fender and they totaled it. But it wasn't even, like, a bad total.
Right.
I was like, yo, you're bad.
Big into softball too.
Big into softball, yeah. We used to do the team stuff, and
yeah.
I like softball.
I was gonna say
he's like the coach. He's like the coach that like plays if you need him.
I just
He's
always
hilarious.
All right,
for
let
that.
me get the description right. So, first of all, it's me and all my boys, right? That we're all cool. I obviously know that these guys are better than me. I can't really play the field. I didn't make the team in high school, this and that. Not trying to discourage myself, but if the pumpkin is bigger than you, the pumpkin's bigger than you.
Know your place.
I've never heard that.
One either.
I've never in my life heard
I
that
just
if
made
the
it
pumpkin's
up.
bigger than you.
Yeah, because I thought about a pumpkin contest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got you. Let it ride.
So, anyways, I'm just like, it would be my dad would talk shit, but he's a very personable person. So he'll talk shit in a correct way where you're like, oh, yeah, like, I see what you mean. Like, you're dogging me, but it's funny and you're helping me. So I would tell him what to, like, base it around that. And I would just do the book, and he would talk to the people and hype them up and talk shit to them and,
Coach.
roast them and coach them.
Softball coach.
Yeah, because it's, for me, like, I'm just, like, easygoing person. I don't like confrontation, so I don't want to feel like I'm being rude to you because I'm telling you that you're swinging up or this or that. Like,
Right.
I don't want to be the coach. I want to do the
But
book.
you are the coach, though, right?
Yeah, I'm the coach, and I got to be mean. It's about to start.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, like, these guys will get hammered before the game. And
That's the
like,
thing. They are. That's all.
Oh, yeah,
it's
softball,
Softball is
yeah.
just a
Yeah.
drink. It's not
Yeah.
even
they're
really about
finishing like a
softball.
30 or 2 before the game, though. That's
God,
exactly.
It's like a
Listen up.
drinking contest.
Yeah, they call it the beer league for a couple years in a row. We got second and third in the division, like after playoffs and stuff. And every year we won the parking lot battles, which is pretty much
Parking lot pimping.
last person to stay there chugging beers or drinking beers. When the lights go off, you know what I mean? You're still the losers in there. I don't drink though like that. I try not to. So I won't drink. I'll have like one beer at that.
Yeah.
Not like your boys after Shrine.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
no,
my
God.
God.
I was lit in there too, boy.
Yeah, he was drunk.
I
personally, and whatever, you know, whatever. I'm not like, I'm not riding Jesse's coattail heavy or nothing. But I don't like when he drinks, honestly. I don't like the person he becomes. And I think he knows too as well. So
yeah,
at least around me, I don't really like to see him get super drunk because he gets a little out of character.
I think about the future. Like, I see myself, I don't know when, but like straight edge kind of shit. Just to be honest, because like
you gonna be a straight edge boy?
Yeah, I've been thought about that before. I just don't know when.
Some people don't need any mind altering substances. They got,
I don't.
They got all they need up there.
Honestly, when I drink, sometimes,
he turns to a different
I can't
person.
stop. It's not like a bad way where I could have one beer at my house and I'll like keep going. If I'm in a social setting and then I'm the party guy. So
right. No,
I'm like, yo, take a shot, and I'll just keep going. And
it's easy to do.
You know,
I used to drink way too much.
When Josh gets on beer,
he's on beer. He's on beer though.
And like it's been, I'm 38 now.
I wouldn't say I'm an unlikable person, but I'm very annoying.
Right, when you
So,
just
it's cool. Like,
when you tie one on proper.
I know
when you tie one on proper.
There you go.
Exactly. And then people feel like they gotta look after me because just Jesse. Like
you really do. You know, it just becomes a person that I don't prefer. I'm gonna say
I get the turbo buying, ripped shirts.
He's ripped a lot of nice shirts.
Your own or other people's?
His.
My own. Buddy.
Okay.
When you
Put
get
us
too
in,
drunk,
put us in different
strong.
situations where it's like, I wish I wasn't in this situation.
Right.
Why are you ripping your shirt, bro?
No, we called that Shrine Night. That was like a Larry Bird 3-pointer.
Oh, my
buzzer.
God.
No, Shrine,
Shrine's gonna be a disaster. We'll see you guys later.
Shrine, I like kind of just. Steve tried to give me the talk beforehand.
I was there. I was there for a talk.
I was lit
I was
the
there for a
whole
talk.
time.
But it continued on. You were there
like,
for a talk. It
Yeah.
continued on, and he was being naughty.
Yeah.
And then he actually got drunk and got better. You became better that night. That was one time where I say you were sauce, but you weren't acting crazy.
Yeah, but then they
before
started
he was
looking at
drinking,
me crazy because I started being quiet. And it's like, oh, why are you being quiet? Well, you told me to chill out. What am I going to do?
No, that's cool. I wasn't looking at you crazy because you're being quiet. I was actually marveling.
You were probably hyped up.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit,
like everybody else
finally.
is like, yo, Jesse, what's wrong with you? I'm like, Joe, don't even say
don't
nothing.
even let him
Like,
chill. It's the calm before the storm.
Exactly. Cherish these moments.
Exactly.
What about the other boys?
DJ.
Was it Big Tone?
Big Tone, yeah. DJ
T-Bone.
and T-Bone, they got bent up that night. I ain't never really seen them like
Tony
that.
was saying he wanted to leave the whole time too. He's like, I don't want to go.
He was pissed off the whole day.
And then we get in the club. He's like, when did the bottles come out?
DJ said that as soon as we got in there, like when the bottles, like we just got here.
It's the lights in there, man. As soon as they hit you,
Literally. And
mind washing over there.
I think the fresh got them. Like when they got out of
definitely
the
got
club,
toned.
they hit the fresh air. The fresh air hit them. It wasn't that like oxygenated pumped
Yeah.
air in the casino.
Yeah.
Yakking.
That was it.
Started yakking.
Have you guys ever
fresh?
puked and rallied?
Yes.
for food,
Yeah.
That's what I
Brazilian
did that
steakhouse.
night.
You puked that night too?
Yeah, I puked early.
On the low.
Yeah, bro. I felt the acid reflex. I took a shot and a drink, and I was like, oh, this doesn't feel good.
You went to the bathroom?
I was like, oh, maybe I got to take a piss or a poopy. So I started walking towards the bathroom, and I felt it, and I was like, oh, I got to make it. Because if I don't make it, I said, Steve's going to dog me. I'm going to mess up the whole night. We just got
Glad
in
that's
here.
the voice you're hearing.
I swear on anything. And I was holding it like. And then I finally, the stall opened, get in there. Real quick.
Quick little, yeah.
Two, yeah, I needed
Quick-
a quick two.
Quick hitter.
Came back, wipe my eyes off. I'm ready to go. Give me another
Wipe
shot.
those
and a
eyes
drink. I'm ready.
Ready to
And
go.
then that's why I was trying to tell DJ that he should puke and rally, but he waited too long.
The videos and the like. There was a photo. I think it was of DJ.
With his face like that?
Oh yes, that
was
exact
me.
one
I
that you
took it.
posted.
He was hurting.
And it was funny because when we got outside, right, I had brought whatever. DJ was like, yo, I got to go outside, whatever. Let's go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm like, yo, walk regular because they're going to talk shit to us.
He was walking in the bathroom.
As soon as we turned the corner, they're like, yo, you
gotta go.
You mother fudger. So then whatever, he goes out and I'm just like, damn, I got to get like my boys. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, stay right here. Stay with the dudes.
Yeah.
I go inside. Then Steve was already outside. And I was
DJ calls me. I'm looking for him.
So then I'm
he's like, Steve, where are you? I'm right in front of the club. Like, where are you? He's like, stay right there. He pulls up. I take him outside. For some reason, there's 2 lawn chairs that are outside. I sit him on a lawn chair. I thought I sent him to go get water, but he comes back with no water.
So, all right, we go inside, whatever. I got Ant and the other dude, Sam Thomas, whatever. Then we get the water. But the problem is, when we was getting the water, none of the vending machines would take any money or card.
Okay.
So that's why Slam started running. I'm like, oh, let this motherfucker just throw up at this point. They're gonna bring us water. Like,
long story short, we got rowdy.
Tone was good too, and then the outside really messed him up.
The fresh air got him. The fresh.
Because I went and got him. We were chit chatting, talking smack. Walked outside, seen him yakking, start. Roasting him.
They were bringing out bottles, though. We had like 8 bottles. We were in there looking like
we killed
Jay-Z.
We killed like the first 5, and then they brought out 2 champagnes.
You guys have sparklers? Sparklers
on
you gotta have that.
And there was a big sign, right?
Yeah.
Sign. We drift tomorrow.
I feel like Drake in there. But it was cool. I had several drinks. I probably had
a good time, though.
10 Tito's and crayons, and I was just good. I don't know. I was just
vibing.
My game face was on that night.
I knew I had to.
He was good. We drove home at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, we was out. We was like, we had a free room, but the problem was, it was like, we were just so good after that. Like,
I had to DJ in the morning, and I was just like, bro,
you might as well be in your own bed. You know what I mean?
Need a solid. Yeah.
Bro.
If you're only gonna get 2.5 hours of sleep, you want it to be good.
I've never been a person to like sleep in other people's cribs.
Yeah,
I walk home.
Gotta hit that 60
especially
degree
Foxwoods cribs. You don't want to sleep in their cribs.
50.
And
if back to that 50-degree room.
And if you mess with me when like I'm sleeping, I'm not even talking to you. I'm out. I don't care where I'm at.
You're tight.
Yeah, one time I was sleeping at my buddy's house all the way at Hubbard Park, bro. You know where I live. That's a little deep walk. I was sleeping. Dudes put baby powder on their hand and slapped me. I didn't do nothing actually.
You just got up and left?
That was at Ray Jr.'s house, so that was Cook Ave. I left there, walked home, had my dad pick me up. We got Mickey D's. And then another time, my boys, like, they put, like, lotion on my face at, like, 12, and I got tight. I wiped it off, went back to sleep. And then they did that shit again at, like, 4 in the morning. I was like, don't even got to say nothing. I'm out.
Yeah.
Don't
gone.
Touch Jesse while he's sleeping.
I don't want to touch you while you're sleeping. I just,
What up?
Don't do.
Man's gotta have a line.
Checking from Houston.
Shout out.
Shouts. Oh, big shouts to Double D603 for hooking up us with
it's
the
his
B4B in the
happy
chat.
Birthday.
Oh yeah.
Big
Happy
shout out for the
birthday.
B4B.
Our bucks per listen
Going way up.
Going up.
Gonna have to go up,
Skyrocketing.
yeah. It's gonna
So
have to
we'll
go
calculate the Pete throwing some money in there and Dan throwing some money in there. That'll go towards next week's total. With Lupin, she's getting fired up over there.
What is your
He's all
guys'
fired
favorite Porsche?
What?
Nah, fuck it.
I was thinking about that shit on the way here.
Nowhere.
Nah, because I was thinking I like the GT3, obviously frog green orange.
930 slant nose.
I like the 4.0, like, I like GT2, like 2009, like black and red.
Mm-hmm.
Those are dope too with the little curve, like looks like a little 326 wing.
Yep.
Yeah, those things are nice with the ducks in the wing.
It's gotta be a slant nose for me.
Slant nose for you?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What about you over there, buddy? You look like
I
you're
don't know.
supposed
I've been
to be
going
on Ferris Bueller right now.
I hope so. I've been going back and forth with this recently. I was at Sloan's place down in Connecticut. He's got all sorts of shit.
Absurd stuff.
I don't know though. I don't need a fast one anymore. If I want a fast one, I want a modern one, but I want an old one. I've been sweating 356s real hard recently. Like basically the Volkswagen Bug of Porsches.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I know they just look so good. You know what I mean?
They've gone up in price.
Oh my god, they've gone bananas. I like that. I got to drive more. And I'm like a 930 turbo guy. I don't like the slant. I like the slant nose, but it's weird and super ugly, like in a crazy way.
It's like that 80s ugly.
But I like the 930s, like the 74s, or whenever they first brought them here. Like Sloan had a 73, which is a 930 look. It had the fenders, but no cool engine. I like that, like fatty body with the big whale tail on it. So I'm between that 930
like
turbo or just that 356.
So 964 would be my go-to. I think that's one of the most iconic silhouette of a car from the side or that side profile of a car, that you cannot beat that. And I don't care if that would be one that doesn't need to be fast, sound decent.
Some of those can be fast.
But you made the good point of modern ones being fast, like the new 992 and all that
Just
sort of
any
stuff.
modern one's
It's
fast
just
as shit.
absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely absurd cars.
Like the shit that Adam got, like those are the 992.
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
is- he's got a GT3.
Yeah.
Those things are so fire.
It's insane.
Yeah, those things are crazy. I just like old shit piles, basically.
Yeah.
I really like the wing on the new GT3.
Oh, the
Yeah.
wing on the GT3 with that over the top. It's got that Stallone
And
in
it's,
his
like,
prime
so
wing.
big
Oh.
and BDE.
They're hot. His black one, I like.
And the hood scoops.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
crazy. The modern ones are nuts. I don't know, like old shit. I drove a 993 GT3. So, no, 996 GT3.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
996.
And I know Chris got one now.
Yeah.
I love that thing. I drove Scott's old one, and it was just like so mechanical, so cool
Yeah.
sounding, and like because it was at that point, I think it's not even that anymore. It was like the ugly duckling of the family. It was like, man, you wouldn't feel bad tracking this thing or beating up on it. So I don't know, but all the GT cars, man, you can't go wrong with any of those cars.
Yeah, definitely.
They're all so sick. But I'm a 911 guy. I like the Cayman, but if I'm spending that money, I'm buying a 911 GT3 or just whatever the GTS. Any of those cool cars are sick.
You guys ready? Are you going?
I was going to say, yeah, you want to answer some questions? If you have another question,
I got
please
one.
feel free.
Let's hear.
I wanted to ask you guys what your favorite food is.
Oh Jesus!
Nothing better than a slice of cheese and
Korean
pepperoni
fried
pizza.
Grubby here, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
no,
food
matter of fact,
videos,
and
so-
I was going to say, you have you done it in a while? Your food reviews. You were
He
going
just
out to
started
different
them-
lunches.
starting them back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those things were thoroughly enjoyable.
Yeah, so now it's more or less like trying to figure out my own way of editing it, which I'm growing into. And
Tell you one thing, the reels, whatever you want to call it, tool on Instagram, very powerful.
Very powerful.
very
Yeah.
powerful. So that's what I started uploading as. And I'm trying to just make like little 1 minute to 1 minute 30-second kind of clips.
Yep.
Just give you a general description of the place, what I got, how I liked it, and if you should go or not. I give it like a general rating.
Yep.
9 out of 10 usually.
He's bringing them back. He's coming
could,
back.
Yeah, I think
know?
you should.
Yeah, you look at that dude like Kuj. Like he makes those like dumb videos, right?
Yeah.
And the people
Yeah.
eat them up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But you
And-
got such a lovable personality. People gonna eat it up.
Exactly, and I'm kind of just goofy, and people just, laugh at me just because I'm just me.
No,
you
we
know?
laugh with you.
Nah, of course, but I'm not saying it in a bad way. It doesn't, like, do anything to
No, you're
me
just a
and
funny
shit.
personality.
Exactly. Stuff
Yeah.
just happens. and
You
it's
bring a lot
funny.
of
I
joy.
was- and the way you can articulate things by being you
Yeah.
is just,
A little difficult sometimes. I'm just saying.
you'll get through it.
Nah, yeah, so I just want to kind of, like, stick to general format right now of, like, kind of a weekly upload so I could get some more equipment, invest in myself, and do kind of more, like, daily uploads or, like, every 2 days, go to something for lunch.
Yep.
Show you a little spot, edit it at night, get it out the next day.
Get a flow going. Get
A little flow going. So right now I'm just building the consistency with just sticking to and putting them out on Sundays.
Yep.
And just kind of just flowing and being myself. I'm learning with every video something that I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean?
Or
So-
want to change for the next
yeah,
time.
exactly. So I'll start editing it like, dang, I would really wish I had a clip of this or that.
Right.
So it's like, oh, let me include this or that, or try like in the Claudia's one, messed up on like kind of like formats, I would say, like just the way it recorded, it kind of funky in the beginning if you guys notice it. But I started trying some new things out. So I tried out kind of the end, having the same clip on the end in the future.
Yeah.
So it could roll up into like a
Yep.
one full video. I gotta get better with that. I like doing voiceovers as well. I want to start doing more like cooking videos. So, there's ways
Cooking
around.
with Grubby.
I am grubby over here, buddy.
man.
That's what I'm
that'd be
saying.
good.
Cooking with Grubby.
Cooking with Grubby, exactly.
Yeah.
So mainly, then I want to grow it into a YouTube channel. And
Yeah.
mainly like what the basis of it is like I want to go eat food with my buddies, have a good time, share something about them or little whatever, ask them how they like the food and go from there. Like a little talk show, but eating with your buddies and stuff. That's kind of like my end goal in it because I feel I have a lot of friends and I don't know, just expose them to the world. Why not?
Yeah,
Same
for sure.
thing.
I think it would make perfect sense for you, honestly.
And
Expose them to good
everybody's
food.
everybody's interaction is different. My one of the things I kind of have trouble with is repeating, like spots all the time. You know what I mean? Like when I think about like where do you want to go? Like
Right.
like repeating spots, but that's just one of the like drawbacks you think about. But
Oh man, there's so much you could do. You could have you could do whole pizza week.
yeah, Pizza Week, Glizzy Tour,
Right. There's they're all food trucks. You know, there's
trucks,
it's almost endless.
food, this, that.
Glizzy tour.
I have
crazy.
I have a lot of like clips and stuff on my phone from when I was just recording stuff and I didn't really like act on what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to put stuff like that together, maybe some reels. I don't know, just elevate it, kind of just show you guys how much food is really out there and people are really putting love into their food. And stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to find somewhere good when everybody's just saying, "Oh, Chipotle's good," or you know, we like Popeyes. You know, that stuff is good, but support your local.
It's fine, right? But yeah, there's actual
things,
people who
yeah.
and families that dedicate their entire lives to certain things. So.
Exactly. We got this one like little, definitely a hole in the wall. The little Azaguanita. They make fish. They make like it's like a steam table with like 20 different things, all like Peruvian and Ecuadorian. Fresh sandwiches in the back, fresh smoothies, fresh juices. Like that's down the street from my house. But sometimes I just get in my mind and I forget to record. Yeah, that thing's dangerous.
You got some questions for us?
I was going to say, we have a bunch of different questions that everybody can kind of chime in with. Let's see. We'll start from the bottom. Actually, there's an easy one for me. Kevin401 magazine update. I need to just figure it out. We shot one car already for it. Have that queued up. Got to finish the words for that. But I have a list, an ongoing list of cars that we need to shoot or put in the magazine, but it just hasn't been done yet.
What issue are you guys on now?
Next is number 9.
Congrats.
Do you have hard? You guys have hard copies?
They do.
Yeah. So I think
you need that for your lobby.
I was gonna say I think I'll give you one. I think I have a couple left over there of the last one. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Kevin401. What was your dream car in high school?
If you really want me to be honest, it was a 240.
Okay.
Yeah, I like coupes. It was my favorite car. Wanted it to be my first car. I ended up just going on Craigslist and I found a good deal on the Miata, and I thought it was a cool color. So that's why I ended
And now you got one of 1,250.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a custom color, so I was like, hell yeah, let's get it. I ended up getting it. It was one owner, and I beat it up. So it was my first car. So
yeah.
Learned to drive.
I think, believe it or not, mine was Mark IV GTI. That was kind of right around that time frame.
What about you, Steve?
I didn't care about a car at that time in high school. I probably would have just like took my pop's Max or some shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got it on my stomach. This one right here.
There you go.
That one right there. Got the Maxima.
I was Lotus Exige.
Ooh.
Yep.
Like they didn't come here, and I was like,
but which
I really
year
want
was
to get
that?
one here.
Yeah.
When I was in high school,
'Cause of the bubble lights,
early
though?
2000s.
Like yellow with the T-top? Or that's
Yeah, the first year had the really weird lights of the Elise, and I think the Exige had probably just come out, and it had that roof scoop, and it was like neon green.
With the wing.
Dude, love those
Exige
things.
S or something like that?
I was thinking Exige something. I didn't even know if they had an S then.
Big Lotus guy too, because Miatas use a lot of Lotus stuff too.
That's it.
Interior parts, different like
all the parts that don't break.
Yeah.
From a Lotus. Yeah, I like Exige. I like the 36 M3s as well, but like that Exige is that forbidden fruit, Still is apparently. Tough to get.
Yeah.
That's sexy.
Corey, what about your Fox Body Mustang?
I was going to say, yeah.
Everyone knows Fox Body Mustang.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it was.
What color though?
Fox Body Mustang. What's that?
I just hit it with that little eagle claw.
Yeah, it's like a weird like green color.
Yeah, the
that I really
teal.
liked. Yeah, the teal color. Just a classic red one would have been nice. Yeah, I mean honestly any color. Anything besides black.
Really?
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. The Jackalope 89.
Jackalope.
Urban legends you believe in.
There is a cannibal and next to
The Jersey Devil.
The Jersey
Ooh.
Devil. There you
That's
go.
a good
Jersey
one.
Devil's real.
That's a good one.
So
He's
where they
real.
had
My
the
pops from Jersey. I felt this presence before in the backyard.
the Jersey woods are crazy. Honestly, when you're in those things, you definitely feel different.
Different word.
No lights, pitch black, just woods on both sides of you. Like thank you.
What are other urban legends like?
That's that. I'm trying to think of some.
Bigfoot, obviously.
What's the one
Headless
that
Horseman.
you're supposed to steer? You say shit into a mirror.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
There's one about a
That's what we're
dog
doing?
in Hubbard Park. That's the park we live in. Then there's another one about a cannibal that lives up on where there was an insane asylum in Meriden and stuff, and there was a guy
Keep
who
bringing up this like local stuff
I'm just you can look it up. It's a conspiracy theory. Not they said the guy's a cannibal.
Urban, yeah.
They got him, but he can't go into jail because he eats people. So they got him locked up, like in a house. Like if you look it up on Google, you'll see the house.
This is where he
shows
is.
it.
Yeah. So this is like the crazy urban legend from each state, and you look up New Jersey, and it comes up with the Jersey,
Jersey
Devil.
Devil. I mean, they have a hockey team.
Do you
Yeah.
like cryptic things like zoology?
Oh yeah, like
My
chupacabras.
Chupacabra, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going lizard people.
My dad speaks about the Jersey Devil
Shit's
like
real.
in like he'll be like, bro, like
Nah,
I've
that's
seen,
some
like
Jersey.
I've
Yeah.
experienced it, and it's like, all right, cool.
I believe it.
Let's see what else we got.
Spiritu.
Random auto detailing. Worst
Random
quality
auto
part
detailing.
you've ever come across. Well, actually, sorry. Worst quality part you've come across recently.
Oh my god! I bought a new grill for the Polo. Now the Polo grill is supposed to like bend around to the headlights, but also curve up towards the hood.
Yeah.
Now this part, when I bought it, was photographed in like an actual Volkswagen OEM parts bag, right,
Yeah.
with an OEM parts sticker. I match it; it shows up. Everything's good. The part shows up. It's wrapped in like bubble wrap in like German newspaper.
That ain't it.
And
That ain't it.
the color, it's like shiny, like gloss black. And none of the tabs are in the right spot, and it doesn't curve or bend in either direction. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, smoked you.
Got me smoked. Yeah, that's it.
I got a good one. We just got a body kit from Russia for the Chaser.
Oh,
And
yeah?
It came in probably the worst kind of like plastic that I ever seen.
It was crazy.
It was bad.
Nah,
It was.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I mean,
It wasn't even KBD or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Where
they
bag.
were.
Yeah.
They were obviously.
The fiberglass.
It was like
is
a Vertex
bent in the
style
box.
body kit.
Yeah.
It was something else though. It really looked bad. I wish I had the video.
It was
picture of it.
fiberglass, but it was bent like a KBD in the box. So it's like, bro, how do you like undo this?
Right, you can't. Right. What do
It
I?
was bad. You can't do nothing with it.
What
It's
do I
just
do
like
with this?
Plastic.
Let's see. Dat Maganji.
Damaganji.
Why do people not pay attention to the weight of wheels? I'm so sick of Stance Boy boat anchor wheels.
Boat anchor wheel.
Because it's easy not to, because they're cheaper if they're heavier.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I'm thinking like wheel weights.
No. Like how much
Just-
wheels
yeah.
weigh.
Heavier wheels are cheaper.
Heavier wheels are cheaper.
To make, yeah.
So
Yeah.
because light to make. Them
Well, I
lighter
mean,
is
you
more
can. They're
engineering.
heavy. They'll be strong, right? But to make them light and strong is expensive because you got to
Yeah.
use forged materials.
Yeah.
So you get light wheels. I mean, they're expensive as shit.
Because even like
All
some
forged wheels are crazy.
cast
expensive.
aluminum wheels are still like, holy shit, I can't believe this thing's this heavy.
Yeah.
You know?
When I bought my TT, I bought it off a dealership, didn't have the OEM wheels. It came with Boss Motorsport wheels.
Sick.
They were the heaviest wheels I've ever felt in my entire life.
Boss Motorsport.
I
that
cannot
like
even tell you
the
how.
5-star with the star on it too.
No
Need
star.
stars?
It just said Boss Motorsport in like the Gap font. And they were
It's a
like
goddamn
fake chrome.
Boss.
Oh my god, they were complete anchors. It was terrible. I couldn't get them off fast
I
enough.
was in Florida and Adam had like some Porsche wheels that he had just got that I picked up, and it was like the ones with just the one. in
Yeah.
the middle.
Oh, center lock
Center
ones,
lock.
yeah.
They were so fucking light. It didn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, they're
that-
probably magnesium and just fucking crazy.
Like
It was crazy.
$10,000
Like
wheel.
literally, like I was like, that's a
Doesn't
wheel.
weigh a
Yeah.
single thing.
It doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Tall Goober just writes driving final bout special stage central on Saturday. Any advice?
Good luck.
Slam it.
When
Let's
in doubt,
go.
throttle out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say America.
Send
I don't
it.
know. That's all I
You
got.
got this, buddy.
it.
You got
Yeah.
this, man. We're proud of you.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome that you're driving in it.
God's work.
Let's see. Ronan _ 21.
Ronan.
Chuck, tell me an E70 X5 is a bad idea, so I don't spend money on a new daily. Cheers and thank you. Shouts, Ronan. Hope you're doing all right.
I mean, you guys might have good diesel ones out there.
Yeah.
But it's probably a bad idea. You
No,
really
it's
need
like-
that?
it's gonna
What
be
do you
a bad
have?
idea.
I don't even know what the thing is. It's an X3. I had an E70.
What is the E70? Older generation?
Yeah,
What,
like
2000?
Like a
2010s
Okay.
to 18 maybe.
What is that? The trucks?
Yeah,
X5.
they're good-looking trucks. They're really, really comfortable. I'm not the guy you come to not sell you a car.
Right.
He said they're really comfortable. They look great.
Good
Yeah.
looking.
I
Yeah.
heard they're real dependable. I don't know. You guys got as I said, you get the diesel trim stuff out there, which is supposed to be great. we
Where's
don't
he
get
from?
any of that.
Where's this guy from?
He's from Ireland.
Ireland.
Okay,
Yeah.
sick.
Shit, as I said, I'm the wrong guy. Hit me up on the DMs, man. I'll talk you into it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Buy it.
I buy
You
it
can tow
in a
your
di-
shit with it?
in a diesel spec out there. Yeah, for sure.
Man, tow your shit around with that?
That
In
is
fact,
true.
if you're not going to buy it, send that link my way.
Yeah, we'll ship it over.
Yeah, we'll get it over here. I'll tow my shit with it.
Let's see. Mike FNY.
Like FMY.
Kraft mac and cheese or Velveeta?
Velveeta.
Velveeta.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Velveeta.
Velveeta's
It always
fancy.
throws me
Yeah, I
off when
like
people
that.
ask about like Auntie Anne's, like, because I'm not a big Auntie Anne's.
Yeah.
That
Auntie Anne's
Annie's,
is pretty trash.
they
Yeah.
make an
What is
Annie's
Auntie
Velveeta. Like
Really?
that Annie's, the bunny shit. My kids eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make with the Velveeta,
It's
with,
like
the,
white
with the
Velveeta?
real cheese, they go either way. You get all sorts of different
Yeah.
Velveeta. I'm saying it
It's
hits.
still Velveeta style.
What's Velveeta style?
Anne's?
Velveeta.
Is that
I
right?
am
It's
some
still
organic
boxed.
shit my wife buys.
Yeah,
But
it's still in a
shit.
box.
Auntie Annie's. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking
When
I'll make
you
you
say
some.
Auntie
That's
Anne's,
right, Auntie
I'm
Anne's.
gonna keep it a buck. I think of pancakes.
about. You're thinking
Oh,
Aunt Jemima.
shit.
You're thinking Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, Aunt
that's
Jemima.
Aunt Jemima.
But what I said Auntie
I
Anne's
think
is
they're
like
sisters, though.
the little hut in the mall.
Watch.
Pretzels.
Oh, the pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, that's what it is, Auntie. It's what's the real name? Annie.
Auntie Anne's is the pretzel spot in the mall.
Oh, so what am I talking about then? Annie's?
Yeah,
Annie's.
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 That's
Yeah.
Annie. She's
I know
not
exactly
an
what
She's
you're
somebody's
talking
Trader
auntie.
Joe's type stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think they got it at Trader Joe's.
Oh, that looks disgusting. I wouldn't-
Where you at? Let me see
You
that.
haven't seen that?
I seen it in Target, but
It
I
do
walked
look
past
nasty on
it.
the box.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
that's
his
the wrong
stuff.
box. You gotta
Yeah.
get the stuff with the real cheese.
Yeah, but I'm just
That's what
this
you
is the
eat,
The
Right.
real
brand.
cheese, the goo.
Yeah, this is the
That's
brand
that's
though.
one of my all-time best recipes. I got 3 recipes.
What do you make? American chop suey.
Nah, man, I got steak. I got that mac and cheese.
So you're making hood
I
meals.
got
Ribs.
burgers,
And you make chocolate chip cookies
chocolate chip cookies, and kielbasa.
and kielbasa.
There you go.
That-
You're like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Feed a
Yeah.
fucking family.
I got a week's worth of food. I got a week's worth of recipes. Salad. Throw salad in it. I
Salad,
don't know.
good salad.
You just
yeah.
cut shit up.
Yeah.
Let's see. From my GTI _MA.
GTI.
As a daily.
Yep.
As a daily FMK. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Did anyone say we're not doing FMKs anymore?
This one's a good one because he's seen a Wienermobile today.
Yeah.
And he posted a picture of it. Shock Top Beetle or Red Bull Mini Cooper.
Oh, I would definitely drive the Red Bull Mini Cooper, so I'll marry that. I'll definitely kill off the Glizzy Mobile, and then we'll fuck the other one because I don't even know what it is.
Shock Top Beetle.
I know the
It's
Shock
a
Top
beetle.
Beetles.
It's like a beer. It's got like a sun
the
or
Beetle.
something.
I definitely
Yeah,
kill
I'd
that.
kill that.
Yeah.
I'd marry that Wienermobile.
Yeah, I'm cool with them.
You know?
Just how
I'm gonna fuck
inconvenient that
the wiener.
Wienermobile
I'm
would
gonna
be.
fuck the Red Bull.
Who's
Red
it?
Bull, yeah.
Red Bull's a good fast time.
Yeah.
Who are the people driving in the Wienermobile?
It'd
in
be
the
me
movie?
if this was the ultimate
Have
scenario.
you ever seen inside of it? It looks pretty comfortable.
You can rent it.
No, what are the dudes?
Do you live in it?
It was a movie. What was it? Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, no, that
No,
was the
that's a
dog.
Bumblebee.
That was the dog.
puppy.
pup.
They had the grooming. Like
Yeah, that was the
Mud
shag.
cuts.
What a good movie.
Based out of Providence, Rhode Island.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Yeah, one of
Did you
Rhode
guys
Island's
hear
greatest
that?
achievements
Yeah.
is Dumb and Dumber.
I used to work in Boston, and there was an apartment above where I worked, and there was a chick who lived up there, and she was a Red Bull girl. She had a Red Bull Mini, and I used to always schmooze her for fucking free Red Bulls.
Free Red Bulls?
Oh yeah,
Rebel chicks were something.
yeah. They were.
Yeah.
Listen, they had a hiring type.
Yeah, they do.
Last couple.
I gotta see those guidelines.
Yeah.
Last couple here. S14 OCP. What was your
S14
favorite
OCP.
toy when you were a kid, and what toy did you want but never had? Oh my God.
I got one. So my dad built me this like Hot Wheels City. I used to play on that stuff all the day.
Yeah.
With like trees, and I used to have all the tracks like highway, the car wash.
Yeah.
So he put on something like this. Did the green, all like the dungeons, driving to art crafts.
Yeah, yeah.
Made it cool. So
I'm
that
trying
was
to
my
think.
favorite.
I'm trying to think.
It was in my basement, so I go play cars.
It's between two for me. It's between the dudes that you go like this and it will punch you.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah,
Rock'em
Rock'em
Sock'em.
Sock'em.
Your head punch up. And then this one's just like more simple. Those rugs with all of the little
the driving design.
You have your little car. Is that that's different?
It was designed off of that though. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay,
So
but it was like the carpet.
we just had the hard wheels.
And you just simple on there with your toy.
Yeah.
And your little doing little things.
You had to
Definitely
get
the punch
creative
out
on
dude.
there.
The Rock'em Sock'em, yeah, because in that same era and stuff like that, I loved Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs.
Yeah,
Tinker
love
Toys. What about Tinker Toys? People don't talk
Tinker
about Tinker
Toys,
Toys.
yeah.
Tinker Toys.
People sleep on Tinker Toys.
I'm a little lost, to be honest.
You're too young.
Well, nah, how am I too young, buddy?
You're younger than me.
I remember the
I'm 32.
Yep.
Ninja Turtle.
Lost it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know, figurines.
Yeah.
Those are fun as hell.
I remember the what was it? The Power Rangers one with the flipping heads.
Oh yeah.
Oh right, the morphin.
Those
Yeah,
are
they morphed.
fire,
Yeah.
That and different wrestling figures.
Oh my god, the wrestling
I
figures.
had wrestling
Hours.
figures.
Yeah.
Tons of them. You had all the little rings that went with them,
Yeah.
the accessories, the chairs.
My wife worked at Hasbro for a long time, and they get a building they don't tell anybody about that has all the old toys in them, like boxes of them. And there's a wall that's just all the old wrestling figures.
Probably worth Brad.
I'm talking like Bushwhackers, everything all in the package. There's like
Mankind.
a box of each. Oh, Mankind's over there.
Yeah, I like him.
just
Mick
worth
Foley,
bread.
Mankind. What's the other
Dude
dude
Love.
with the blood
Dude
too?
love, yeah.
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
Cactus
I-
Jack.
I
got a
could
cactus
be
jacket.
him
I got a
for-
cactus jacket in my house. You do kind of look like Mankind.
Yeah, and a couple other like, don't dog me, buddy.
Real quickly, I didn't think he caught it.
What's the other guy too? I look like a couple wrestlers. You know, I could be Chris from
X-Pac.
Selena the movie.
Selena.
I'm gonna be like 5 things for Halloween.
Razor
Catch me.
Ramon.
Dolphin.
Catch me this October.
Dolphin.
Yeah, dolphin.
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 One of them things is a
Definitely
dolphin.
gotta be a dolphin. New and improved though.
Last couple here from Grape Whistle.
Grape Whistle.
When is Will I Am coming onto the podcast?
Sure.
And Grape Whistle, you are putting ITBs on one motor. What is your choice?
I'm gonna have to say 1J.
ITB's on a 1J?
Yeah, or 2J. I heard it on the like. So there's this guy I follow on Instagram. He has a whatever ITB Supra. And I just think it sounds sick.
Yeah.
I bet it does.
Yeah. He got it like at NA, so I was like, all right, I understand the whole process of what
Yeah.
you're doing.
I mean, ITBs can make damn near anything just sound.
I think I'd do an
really good.
F20C S2000 with IGBs.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think that would just be fitting.
Yeah.
Be cool as shit.
And then everything else, I'd want to do it too. I already has them,
Yeah.
generally. So
I would want a Miata, 1.8, 2 brides.
Yep. Throw those ITBs on there.
Those things are expensive though.
Get that yap sound. Worth it.
Definitely worth it.
gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you for coming to hang out.
Thanks for having us.
I
thank
wish you
you.
both well, with the new stuff you're getting into.
How do
Grubby, do the food stuff. You should. I think it
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. We
Well,
can
it's
start
my
pushing
own
on
lane,
here.
buddy. Nobody,
Yeah.
No, I don't feel like other people are doing it. I mean, they are, but they're not.
There's a lot of
They're
people
not.
doing
Plus, they're
it.
not you.
I'm not gonna lie to you
Exactly.
and let you say that. There's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah,
but that
food's one of the
isn't-
most popular things,
it's
but
one
you
of
got to
those
have a
pop-
personality.
Exactly what he said. They're
Yeah.
not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run with that as opposed to
Hey
like,
guys, it's Grubby.
Yeah, do
And
it up.
today
We'll
we're
start
on
pushing on
Revival
here.
Motoring Podcast.
How do we find you guys on social media? How do people find you?
Grubby Martinez,
And, I'm at stevieworld.usa.
There we go.
or you could just look at Oaks Fam. That's gonna be our product page. Look for our marketing schemes on there.
What's our target? What are you making? What?
The Oaks Fam page.
Oaks Garage is
Oaks
the name
Garage.
of the page.
Yeah.
Oaks Garage. All right,
Oaks
we,
fam. Like, what's-
we put it
Come
together.
on, help me out, Steve. I'm helping you.
When can we expect a new release of the song?
Yeah, when we get that house remix.
I need to be able to
That
play that on
Louis Vega
Spotify.
mix.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I think we could actually put just that song on iTunes if you wanted to, because I mean the beat is 100% original. I crafted that with my little
That's killer.
fingertips.
That's absolutely killer.
Yeah, we could put that up there. Huh? I'll
Yeah,
keep you
yeah.
posted for
We
sure.
wanna- we
let you
want to
know.
just blast it.
For sure,
We'll get some
gotcha.
speakers out front for the next donut meet.
Gotcha,
Oh yeah,
gotcha.
I'd love that.
Get that live performance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, any jokes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't get him started.
Clear to see. The Lord only knows the things you do to me.
Voice of an angel.
Yeah, we'll have to get you back. We got a multicam going. So
Yeah,
you can just
yeah.
hone in right on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to
thank
hang
you
out.
guys.
Been
Thanks
a
for
pleasure.
inviting us, guys.
Yeah,
It was a
no
good
problem.
time.
It's been a long time coming, man.
That was
We've
fun.
been trying to make this happen. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat, we'll see you next week. Everybody
Peace.
listening, we will see you next week as well.
Yeah, thank you
See later,
guys.
Peace out.
Chitty chat. We're done. That was it.
That's it. We're out.